Not yet. No, it's kicking in. Started it, yeah. That's it.
Hey, and the music's already there. Hello, welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 333. Unfortunately, the silent bit at the beginning has already elapsed, so I have to talk over the music. Who's out there? Anybody? We've got Zero watching according to this. Doesn't say the quality at the bottom like it used to.
We've got 3 watching.
Have we? Say 0 on the counters.
It says 3 down bottom line.
I don't like the way Twitch admin is for live streaming. It's not the best.
Got a time clock down the bottom as well now.
It normally would tell me the quality of the live stream at the bottom, and I'm not seeing that now.
JD's on now.
JD, how's it going?
Oh, JATD. I presume it's JD.
So what's wrong with the counters? Why they're not working? Alright, to the hello already. Well, we've gone past it. It's only a few seconds behind, I think. Hasn't got the same delay as thing is. So hello, good to be back. They can't keep a good dog down. They're trying to silence us, but we found ways to keep on going. We like the pirate radio that goes on the sea, you know. And they might be able to take out one island, but we've got another 100 islands we could be on.
Yes, so come and find us if you want.
Yeah, so why is my counters not working? Let me... Do I have to reload it, or... so we never had that problem before, so they've been playing around with the code, have they?
Well, we've got 6 watching now.
I don't know. We got reckon 6.
That's what it says down the bottom. Then.
Sorry guys, we'll just sort it out soon, hopefully. The writing was smaller, maybe that was the problem. Nope. It's almost, let me just restart the side thing. See if that fixes it. There's always a new problem, isn't there? Every time we do something.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
Puts a wall up to it. Yeah.
Well, it showed the preview. Alright, it's updated there now, reloaded. Kind of weird. And now it's got all the other information, finally. But we lose the chat, what we had on there, so I didn't get to see what it was. Here it comes. Oh well, we have to learn all the backup and troubleshooting methods for Twitch meantime.
There's only you saying hello, JD saying hello, and me saying hi to everybody. That's all that was on the chat.
I'll just type in a welcome message anyway. Others will catch up with us, no doubt. Welcome to the OT.
Susan's here now.
Susan.
Hi, Susan.
How's it going? Yeah, it's been a bit of a rush this morning. Didn't sleep very well. It's been a very hot night. And weird dreams as well. Dreams have been crazy. So it's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've done so many live streams this week. Not sure if everyone's been watching them. Saturday, UFO topics, drama, and UFO vids, hopefully. Probably been MUFON stuff. Now I've got an itchy ear, so let me just scratch that.
Someone's talking about you. Or is it your nose and itchy? It's your ear
I'm
or your
not
nose
sure about
coming
itchy ears.
No, I think one of them says if you've got itchy ear, someone's talking about you, or it's your nose, someone's talking about you. One or the other.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the delay is, but it's pretty short, I think. Less than 10 seconds at least. I think Plex said it was like 2 seconds the last time we were testing. We'll just do my kill switch here just to make sure it hasn't started up again. There's a rogue process that wants to kick in. I'm not sure what kicks it off. I think it might be the browser plugin for the password thing. We'll just make sure. Yep, it's not running.
Good.
Alright, so we can begin. I think that's all we're going to get here. If you're new to the channel, remember I'm totally boring. Everybody's saying I'm boring. I don't have any original content and long videos, but no different than other podcasts out there, except for I could probably cram in more topics than most podcasts do. They normally stick with one topic. Talk about themselves and try and get donations. Here, I'm not sure how we're going to get donations, apart from my subscribe star. That's probably the best option now. Donate $5 a year or higher if you can afford. Try and keep me on air. So,
You still getting on YouTube? You still getting YouTube?
I got memberships
the one you do
here.
each month.
Yeah, I got memberships there. They get 30% of it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
For being complete a-holes. Yeah, YouTube's just not a good platform anymore, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
They should be, like, they're super rich, right? So there's no reason why they can't have lawyers that can check to see if you submit a fair use, they can check it and see if it's correct, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of siding with the big corporations, which they're currently doing. Yeah, you know how sick it makes me. But it's America for you. If it was run out of New Zealand, it'd be a different story, I bet you. Over here, it always used to be like for education, you can use 10% of any book for classes, right, without having to worry about copyright. I think they need to formalize it, right, so everybody knows exactly what fair use is, and if you can tick off the list, then it's fair use, and the other person can go to hell, sort of thing. Because through using other people's work, you either can expose them as liars, and if you can't present something someone said and then pull it apart, then news channels wouldn't exist for starters, right? So it needs to be like formalized to fair use of what you can do. 10 minutes of any TV episode, as long as it doesn't destroy the end plot, that sort of stuff, you know. It's some common sense stuff. Doesn't have to be a comedy, doesn't have to be a review. You can just use 10%. Bang, it's a lot easier then to manage, right? And a song, how long would a song be? 20 seconds would be fine, probably, of any song.
At least you'd know where you stood then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly, you know. Or you could use longer if you submit a form in, if you want to use a particular song, and just have like a submission form that goes to the thing, and they can okay it, and get 50% of the revenue or whatever you're willing to part with, that sort of stuff. It should be common sense stuff. Like if you use 4 minutes of someone's documentary, then and your live stream's 5 hours long, then they get 4 over the number of minutes in that live stream as a commission. And if everybody's getting paid, then everybody's happy, right? At the moment, it's all or nothing, right? You either remove it or they get all the money. And if you got multiple copyrights, then you got to revenue share it. So each of those copyright holders get a percentage. So when they you get Geekcraft, say, doing a DJ mix, he'll probably get 20 copyright claims against this video. And he'll say that's fine, and they'll all get a share of any of the profits from ads put onto that thing. But the ads are nothing, right? So I'll just catch up who's with us now, and I'll kick off. Just 3 of us, is it?
It says 5 at the bottom.
Yeah, greedy corporations indeed, right? It should be like a tiered, maybe percentage, up to a maximum. Anyway, so yeah. So I was catching up on stuff to see what's going on out there, and of course our favourite fraud channels out there saying lies about me. And so I'm going to have to address the drama and lies out there before we get onto the UFO content side of things. And yeah, this guy is absolutely disgusting. And you can see by his eyes that he's high as a kite on drugs. Yeah, we only got 8 downvotes on it, so I'll just copy the link here, because we don't get the side chat anymore, do we? Really? UFO Proof Trashes OT, what'd they call it out their channel? I don't know. OTC. Itchy nose now. Okay, so let's play a bit of it. Hopefully it's queued roughly in the right place. And we'll just check out the volumes. So we're playing a bit under fair use here for reaction. Not sure why it's muted.
Down my fucking debunk.
So you might put up with a few swear words, unfortunately, mostly F words. He was well educated.
A few would be an understatement.
I think it's going to need to be a boosted up one, isn't it? Which tends to add on a wee bit of CPU.
If you don't like swear words, put your fingers in your ears.
Well, we don't like swear words because I think the channels will clamp down on it eventually for ads, If you want ads on your video, it has to be like 0 swearing. Eventually it's going to be like that way. Not that we care about ads too much.
I told him he needs a bar of soap in his mouth.
Bar of soap? Yeah, I haven't actually reloaded it. Let's just reload it and just make sure the comments come up. And it does something crazy when you open up the browser after it's saved it. It doesn't load properly. See, I've got fast internet here and it takes all that time just to load it. Doesn't make any sense, does it? The CPU's 100% though. Here comes the ads, the comments. Has it been censored? Any negative comments? Simon says, is there backing me up? Is that about the only person? Look who there, Mr. Master Criminal DB Cooper is there hanging out with his criminal mates. Okay. So this guy here has got loads of criminal offences in different courts in different states, and whenever he's going to go to jail, he flees the state so he doesn't go to prison. So course, the prison systems don't care what happens in other states, which is kind of stupid. So if they did a felony in another state, unless it's murder or FBI want them, they just get a pass, a slap on the wrists again. So we'll just listen to what he's got to say. I took shit about me, basically. And, Barely Social he talks about too. As you know, if you've watched Barely Social, what he's saying here is incorrect, because he was talking about Lions Ground, blackmail, and receiving payments from Tyler to remove content. They weren't talking about him. He also added them on the list on the video, unless he's changed it since I've last watched it. With him admitting that he's accepted money from Tyler as well. And the point of the video was that these so-called truthers, debunkers, were being paid off by the frauds to keep quiet. So let's just keep on playing. Because he's smoking on the video as well, I think. You got to remember this guy faked cancer and stole almost $3,000 from Make-the-Wish Children's Fund before he fled his home state, before he was going to get sentenced, so to speak.
He admits to being a criminal as well.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Because all the people that watch him are also ex-felons or whatever, I think you'll find that out. And they don't care. They just watch him for entertainment. They think it's funny, talking about drugs and all that sort of stuff. They don't care about real UFO truth. That's the problem. And his name's UFO Proof, which is kind of ironic. But anyway, just carry on.
Videos and shit, which is fucking hilarious. Because I'm like, obvious. It's really sad because it's like, I don't know, slightly sociable.
I'll just pop back a wee bit. How's the audio level? See, we can't read the side chat because there doesn't seem to be one on
Renee
there.
Cruz saw a UFO fly out of a volcano at light speed when she was 6 or 7 years old. Awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Don't hit the red button, right?
Oh, what happened?
Right? Never cross the streams, motherfucker. So, Kyle, what's with the UFO scene at the moment? Really, nothing spectacular sticking out. In fact, like the video that I'm working on, even though it is spectacular, is
pelicans.
Past UFO stuff. Just looked at in a different kind of light.
Just look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Slightly social. Oh yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, I knew I got mentioned in that. And I know he just said I got paid by Tyler to like take down my fucking debunk videos and shit, which is fucking hilarious. Because I'm like, obvious. It's really sad because it's like I don't know, slightly sociable. I'm sure he's fantastic.
Not what he said.
Got like fucking 300,000 subscribers, so I'm sure he fucking rocks. But as for like doing some kind of research,
it's amazing how they twist
I think basically he
the
just
facts
goes and lets other people, like, he just fucking watches someone else's video and goes, yeah, that's done, that's right, it's on YouTube, it's correct, and so not realizing like what he's saying makes zero fucking sense, because he said in his video that Tyler paid me to stop making debunk videos of him, and take down all my videos that I made debunking him. I'm like, all my videos are still up. I done fucking, even after Tyler and I
paid you
friends,
to stop
I never took the videos down,
mate.
Like fucking, I know, I understand. Like the videos are all still there, dude. In fact, and they're saying,
and he did stop debunking them. You never saw any debunks after he got paid.
Tyler fucking gave me money, donated money. Everybody did,
The silence,
I fucking left my girl, left from fucking Washington, and went down to Arizona. Everybody was fucking helping me out, and that's like, he just helped out too. That's all I had nothing. He never said, "Oh, fucking take down a video," or fucking stop making debunks about me. In fact, it was after that I made the one video where he was where he got all salty fucking hater video about Tom DeLonge and getting a UFO Hunter of the Year award or whatever. That's a funny video. If you guys, and I love Tyler Chibbett. You gotta watch that video. If you ain't seen it, go fucking watch it because it's funny as shit.
Because I need it. You're not funny, mate.
So Basically, he got all his information from another channel, the Out There channel, which channel's the most boring fucking channel ever, dude. He's got fucking nothing, and all he did was fucking, you know, like the fucking same shit, just debunk fucking Secure Team 10. Like he just made his whole fucking life like Lions Ground and all these other guys who just made their whole fucking lives about.
Yeah, I've commented on that in the past, haven't I?
Secure Team 10, you know.
And people that were listening, you know that I got almost 600 videos. Actually, we're about 10 away from 600. I said we're 20 away only last week, I think. But anyway, as you've probably been finding out, Charles, there's at least 40 videos of documentaries there that I've made on various topics in the UFO field and ancient aliens as well, which is what he got popular with. He used to do ancient alien nonsense the same as those other guys on TV because it was good for gullibles, right?
Yeah.
But he did debunk a couple of things. I'll give him credit for that, with the Rocket Man being a statue that's turned sideways, which actually looks like a Santa Claus, or with a pointy hat, not a rocket ship, as all the Giorgio, whatever his name is, what is he, a Greek guy or whatever, keeps pointing out all false information that these ancient alien guys do. So yeah, debunking Secure Team, I think I've done probably maybe 10, 12 videos exposing them, and maybe 40, 50 debunks videos on him. Probably a lot bit more than that, probably, because I was debunking the bullshit coming out each week that he put out. How many videos did he put out a week? One a week at least. So yeah, it could easily be couple hundred. Could be 100, I suppose. 100 of Tyler, maybe more. Probably 80 on Third Phase of the Moon. So that's what, about 200 there out of the 600 videos I've made. So it's yeah, certainly didn't get me lots of followers, did it? Didn't get me lots of fame exposing the truth, and these people are obviously not after the truth, right?
No way.
A couple videos just about him, and that was it. And I fucking moved on, and that was years ago.
Yeah, it's moved on because you got all the money.
About Secure Team 10, you know, and the same with Third Phase of Moon. I fucking I made some fucking debunks of them, made fun of them, and fucking moved on. Like, you know, the guys who just like, they kept fucking going. They realized, oh, you put Secure Team 10 in the title of your video and you get fucking a couple thousand views. So they just make every fucking video.
I wish I did. I never got anything like that. In fact, the one that's got 10,000 views probably took good 2 years before it even got up to 10,000. And that's one of the biggest debunk videos I've got. And most people that watch that generally wake up, hopefully. But I had to keep making ones, didn't I, to show, oh, here's another set of videos that Tyler faked. Oh, look, you still don't believe me. Here's some sources of YouTube, and then I'll do it real time for you to prove I didn't actually fake his voice. And they're never happy, these people. So yeah, my live 218 or 218 is the one to watch because it's a real-time live debunk on Tyler, which proves that the sources were uploaded on YouTube with timestamps way before my channel existed, that I found and exposed.
And just leeching off of them, you know. I was like, I
leeching, not correcting
not
the bullshit and lies. No.
I don't even fucking leech off my friends. You know, I have
yes,
friends
you do.
You're
begging for cash all the time, you hypocrite. Give me money. I need sexual money.
You know, and I don't even fucking leech off them, let alone fucking leech off motherfuckers I don't like. You know, but.
You liar. He started this channel debunking Tyler and all the bigwigs, Scott C. Warren, Third Phase of the Moon, hoping that it was going to get him big fame. And the only person that took notice was Dan Crapo, and he went from 53 subs to about 1,000 in a week's time because he was on Darren Crapo's. And then he sort of took off a wee bit from there and went slow again. So he then joined up with Blake Cousins, and he went from 2,000 to what he is now, 11,000 subscribers.
Yeah, this Slightly Sociable channel, they totally got it fucking wrong. And I think that they just took what this guy was saying on the Out There channel, because him and I fucking don't like each other. Well, his channel fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but his videos fucking whack as fuck, and they're just lame as all shit. There's fucking nothing entertaining.
You notice the censoring the F word there now.
His fucking videos.
So you can actually count all the F words.
So, sorry.
See that? They got censorship in closed captions now. Haven't seen that before.
You know, and yeah, you could do all the fucking research in the world, but when you have a 4-hour fucking video, no one gives a fuck. I mean, you're sitting here watching you fucking screencast, watching your fucking, you go online and like, dude, I'm sorry, man, no one gives a fuck. It's not that fucking, you gotta have some entertainment. That's why when I put a video out, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'll add a little skit where I do like a little fucking, where I'm making people laugh and doing something funny or something, and just... You gotta give, you know, you gotta have some fucking entertainment to it.
We do your entertainment.
Even when it's
we're
just,
laughing at you, you
just
fool.
Cool UFO videos, like my commentary. I always gotta make people laugh when I'm doing my commentary.
So how much in the background there is stolen goods is what I want to know. You know, his felony charged for trafficking only 6 months ago. So
either by him or by somebody else.
So I'll say, you know, ridiculous.
Either by him or somebody else who got it off. The goods at the back.
People fucking laugh. If I got issues because I want to see a zombie apocalypse, yeah, I got my baseball bat ready. That's right.
Well, C-19 didn't wipe out these cretins. Cretins.
Right, 10 hours of 10-year-old video.
He's a smeghead.
I can't please everybody. I follow the UFOs. Oh, Renee saying Paul Skinner is the Out There channel. He is my UFO friend too, but he talks bad stuff about me because I talk to everyone,
which is
in
total
the UFO
lies.
Community worldwide. I can't please everybody. I follow the UFOs. That's right. Yeah, and I'm sorry, you know, but his fucking you know, Renee, I'm sorry, you can fucking agree. His fucking channel's fucking
Renee, you can go to hell.
Shit,
but
you know, yeah, I can
not
see,
part of my
know,
team, obviously.
He got his Slightly Sociable got his idea that, and I don't know where he got that idea, like the Out There channel, like Tyler paid me off, like.
You mean I just gave him access to all my information that he could double check?
Sad about that's what's really sad about these guys. Are like, oh, you know, well, you know, we're all about the fucking truth, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. But then they go and they make a fucking lie. I'm sorry, it's not.
Hey guys,
true.
did I lie about this? Didn't I back up everything I've said about this guy with screen snapshots and video clips and court cases and all that on this guy, and newspaper articles on him, stealing from Make-A-Wish and all that sort of business. And of course, when he was 19, he went into a trailer park with a chain and pipe to beat up someone. Nice guy.
He never paid me once for it, and in fact, all the videos I made about Tyler still are there. They still fucking exist.
You liar! You got $1,000 at least. He's admitted on camera.
Like, I don't understand.
If you go and watch my videos on this guy, you can actually see the clips where he's actually admitting being paid off by Tyler.
I bet most of the money's gone on drugs.
You know, the Out There channel. Yeah, he's fucking out there. He's out of his fucking mind out there, dude.
I'm the only one that's actually not mental.
Get out there, dude. Get out there and fucking smoke a joint or something, dude. Because
oh, be like them. Be a zombie.
Yeah. Fuck.
Which I thought was wrong.
Yeah, that should be really taken down by YouTube, right? Because he's recommended that people do drugs, right?
Yeah, just put like a pusher.
I I think that's probably all he says about me, is it?
I sent a vid to a UFO chaser last week. I took in 2018. If you want to look, fuck, of course I want to look, motherfucker. Did you hear about Miley Cyrus?
So why would they want to work with this guy? Because he's just calling them FOs. Mother FOs. So what's the guy saying on the side chatting about this guy? These guys probably know me better than anyone because you actually have watched the stuff.
I didn't watch it all.
Yeah, there's another wannabe total scum of a person. Well, he's a lady boy from Philippines, and he's meant to have some sickness. So I'm not too sure if he gets free health care or whatever, or special care in America for it. But yeah, he does the same weeds, so that's why he likes these guys. Same drugs, I mean. Can we scroll up on this? It's not scrolling up. Doesn't seem to want to scroll up like the other chat does. Looks like if you miss it, you miss it. Is it? Does any of yours? You can scroll up on yours, but look. Oh, here we go. I have to click on the very bottom before it does it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure out this Twitch eventually. Oh, Susan's got a few comments going on. Where do we start? Oh, Susan, where's all everybody else gone to? Shelly says she's watching but can't see the chat. I don't know why. She's got all the gear under the sun. Her gear is better than my gear, probably. The symbol for a moderator. Who have I missed? Who needs to be modded? Anyone? Did I give it? I must have given it to Susan. Are there different colours or what? What's the symbol next to it there? Streamer. What's that say? Moderator. So it's a rocket or something, is it? What is that thing? Let's zoom in. What's it meant to be a symbol of? Oh. It looks like a rocket, but I don't know. What's a rocket got to do with
Moderate.
it?
Moderate.
It won't scroll up, look. It seems to got locked again. Damn it. See, that CPU thing's gone up again, is it? Let me just... Oh, look. Let's just do the kill strips. Again. That's doing something crazy.
That's a pain, that is.
So it's got to be something to do with the chat that's causing the problem. No, it reckons it's not running. So it's got to be a bug in the chat. For Brave. Maybe it doesn't like Brave. Probably never tested on Brave, right? Okay, does it scroll up now? Yeah, now it's back again, you see.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I was looking at JD. He's not a moderator. I thought I did. Because you can't right click on him, can you? Yeah, we'll get there. I'm pretty sure I clicked on him. Yeah,
you can do it after the show.
Look at that.
Do it after the show. Yeah.
The chat's useless. There's something wrong with the code on it.
Works right for us though on the side. We can go up and down, whatever.
Yeah, but you're probably not using Brave, are you?
No, no.
I got the shield off. What's going on here? That's weird. You normally click on the person's name, I thought, to bring up information. That's working. That's working. Now it's working. Mod. There you go. I thought I made him a mod last time. So how do I get rid of that now? There's no exits. I think I have to click on my own name or something. How'd you get rid of that? Down the side. Now what's that say? What comments? Click it again. All right, you double click it again to shrink it. Okay, we'll work this out. So if he comments now, all right, he's got it now. Who's out there also? Anyone else?
It says 6.
Yay. We're going to have a channel of mods and no users. It's not though we're going to be attacked by the twits because they don't make money other than on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
They
most of the comments come from Susan anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we should read them out though because they scroll off different than Google does. But we'll just carry on. I don't think there's any more he says about me if I remember right because I watched it and I thought I would have saved it for the show.
You know, I'm not like a huge Miley Cyrus fan, but if she's got a cool UFO story, that'd be awesome.
He must be a chain smoker because I noticed he goes a lot, you know. And that reminds me of my sister's ex. He was a constant chain smoker. One cigarette, light up another one. And of course,
I saw him doing that.
He never worked a day in his life. Well, we actually worked a few years. They paid a tax for a few years, and after that, he's been constantly on there with faking back injuries. He's a good actor, that's for sure. So, has anyone actually spoken out against this strip? Maybe.
Is my comments to the top on that? No, my comments on there. He's blocked me.
You're gone. It's funny how he's left Simon Says here, because I'm pretty sure I think I saw you under one of them.
Yeah, he's blocked me. I've still got it. I still got all the chat.
Yeah, there you are. You're on one of the comments. I thought I saw you there before I started the stream.
But I put a big comment on the top, and he answered me back.
We happened to security. Make some new Ancient Alien videos. They were your best. That would be too much work, mate. Don't forget to add the comedy. Here's a comedy. Stay safe, brother. So you can see they're all in the same sort of mentality here. No one ever thought you would out-survive security in peace, brother.
I think he has blocked me.
Yeah, I think
the only way I got on out.
When they block you, it removes that last comment, but it doesn't delete all the comments. I've noticed.
Yeah.
You have to go through and delete the other comments if you want them removed, right?
Well, I think mine was the main.
Pretty sure. That's all the comments I saw. Yesterday too, or last night I should say. So yeah, if you put more comments up there, they're not there, right?
Yeah, 11 hours ago.
So Simon says here that he's backed up what I said in previous shows. He's probably guessing the figures though, like me. He always has many guests on, real investigators and contactees. You clearly haven't watched any of his content, so damn funny, bro. You do 2 hours, he does 3 or 4. How's it any different? In his 4 hours are like 20 topics, 20 videos in one. Wow, bro. Jealous, aren't you? Someone liked that one. Or was that you, was it?
Yeah.
Need more people out there backing me up, guys. It's the only way the truth is going to get out there. He said you got paid off and you're on camera saying got cash from Tyler, bro. Also, vid takedown. He was referring to LG, not you. Come on, bro. Stop the bullshit. I thought so Cash would be there. Crash, I mean. I always think Cash with his name, not a computer game. The Out There channel exposed you or us, bro. His content is the best. He debunked your false claims. Okay, so move on to the next video then.
Wish you could listen to my comments.
Well,
I've got it on. I've got a reader, but
can you actually? Does your comment show up when you're logged in?
I've got them on here now.
Well, you can take a screen snapshot, can't you, and share it on the site, can you? Or I'm not too sure. Can you see it, share it on the side chat?
I've got a reader because that reads it out. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear it.
I don't know. It depends how you mix it together. Well, try and read it, and we can see if it. Well, actually, you should be able to share your screen. I haven't tried that. Do you know how to share your screen? You can share the screen, but I think you need 2 monitors to do it.
I would rather
can you hear that?
Dr. Channel any day of the week over yours or Third Face of Moon that has taken over from security for fake videos, GUFON, UFO Man and others fakers too, as you're all on the take as much money from fake videos as you can from viewers, even knowing that they are fake with UFO in titles as clickbaiting as most videos have UFO in titles and are debunked with balloons, flares, all sorts of stuff. Paul takes money from no one other than donations to his channels. Tyler was one of the biggest frauds making UFO videos, and Paul proved without doubt that he was faking videos. Tyler even admitted himself about faking and being Mr. Ken. Being a drug taker is nothing to be proud of either, mate. Sorry I called you mate, as I wouldn't want a drugged up person who even admits to taking drugs being or been a criminal too as a mate. You talk about the other channel being boring. I would rather watch a 4, 5 or even 6-hour video of Paul's than watch this boring full-mouth video of yours. You have sworn more times in this video than I have ever heard in my life. Must be hundreds of swear words in one video. Maybe a bar of soap in your mouth might clean your mouth a bit. Renee, how the hell can you say anything about Paul, as he has always been kind to near enough everyone who comes to the channel? That's no way to treat a friend. Even in the chat we have welcomed you to. Show less reply.
Yeah.
We did, yeah, but it's not the best voice reader under the sun, is it?
No.
The American voice is a wee bit not the best.
Yeah. But there's 2 other ones underneath. So I got a reply from him as well.
Yeah, so if there's any banned words that can put it into what you call a holding area. They used to have a spam folder, but now they've joined a holded message into the same thing. You got to check it, else it purges it every 60 days or whatever.
But you just listen to the reply off him if you want.
Yeah, so you can play the other ones if you want to. But so basically, you said, well, you make sum up your own comment there. Basically, what you said was, in case people didn't understand the reader, that you'd rather watch mine for 8 hours than his foul mouth.
Than any of his foul mouth videos. That just disgusting. And Tyler's the biggest fraud making UFO videos, and Paul proved without doubt that any of faking videos. Tyler even admitted himself that about faking and being Mr. Ken. Being a drug taker is nothing to be proud of either, mate. Sorry I called you mate, as I wouldn't want a drugged up person who even admits to taking drugs being a criminal to as a mate. You talk about the out there channel being boring. I would rather watch 4 or 5 or even 6 hours video of Paul's than watch this boring foul mouth video of yours. You have sworn more times in this video than I've heard in my life. Must be hundreds of swear words in one video. Maybe a bar of soap in your mouth might clean your mouth a bit. Rennie, how the hell can you say anything bad about Paul? He has always been kind to near enough everyone who comes on the channel. That is no way to treat a friend. Even in the chat, we've welcomed you too.
So what I'm hoping is that'll bring new subs here. You know, good or bad publicity should improve people having a look at least and making their own minds up. If you believed anything that came out that guy's mouth as truth, then you're certainly going to be lost. They're like a little. He's like a little cult, you know, a little cult of people that ex-cons, and they have that sort of army mentality. Oh, we're all from the same clan, you know.
Do you want him to listen to the other one that he sent back to me?
Hey, keep on going then.
All right. Put that on.
Except there are no fake UFO videos on my channel, never has been, never will be. And the only liar here is Paul, claiming Tyler paid me to take my videos down and stop debunking him. That's a complete made-up lie to bad you believed him instead of doing your own research. A simple search of my channel proves him dead wrong. All my debunks on Security 10 are still up and available for anyone to watch.
I never ever
Tyler
said that.
donated money to me because he wanted to, just like all the other people who donate or become a patron. Paul is leech who can't come up with his own content and has to use other YouTube names to get views. And now you're a liar just like he is, cause you come here claiming he debunked Tyler, proving he was Ken the astronomer. Lol, all Paul did was rip off another YouTube named Dazza the cameraman who made a video.
He doesn't even know about all the other leakers.
Tyler did it and what programs he used. Literally the same video that your dumbass friend made and tried to claim as his own. So you're either stupid or a liar, which is it?
So it just shows that he hasn't watched my channel for 4 years.
Tell him to stop having stupid children.
He hasn't watched my channel for 4 years. He's talking about I ripped off Mr. Ken from the other Kiwi guy called Camera the Desert Man, and you may recall watching my videos where I always say Camera the Desert Man found the first one, and I went searching for any more, and I found lots more, and I've decoded them and put it together into videos. So I actually backed up the other Kiwi guy that said he was a hoaxer with more evidence. That's what I did, and I even gave the information to Lions Ground, well, one of them, which he used in a video, and he gave me credit to me at the time, which has probably been deleted now. But he did such a poor job at reversing it because he's not no audio engineer, so I was better with the software. The free software, the open source software, so I reversed it and made up the videos I did, but I wasn't as good editor, right? Because they've been doing it a long time before I have, and I'm still learning, because the editor is a really tedious way to do it. Yes, you saw the poor effort that this guy did, not that guy, but the other guy did, GUFON. So we got more attacks here. So he basically is saying that you didn't do your own research. Well, I gave all the screen snapshots and voice clips, and you know, if you just watch the live stream 218 to the 50-minute mark, I'm pretty sure all the evidence is there of all the videos I found proving that Tyler is behind all of them. And because it's not on his channel doesn't mean it wasn't made by Tyler, because his voice is unique, right? And it's before all the deep voice fake software was available, and even then it's still not very good. But it'll get better. So was there any more that you want to read out, or we carry on with the next video?
Just one more comment I made to him, and then that's it.
Righto.
Okay, we'll just get it going for it.
There's really almost been an hour on this drama nonsense. I'd rather not deal with drama, but I deal with truth, so I've got to rebut these guys.
You need a big bar of soap for your foul-mouthed swearing and lying. I have never in the months of knowing Paul known him tell one lie. I would back him up any day of the week than someone like you. Go get some more wacky backy and smoke what you want as you look drugged up or ready for the next fix, but don't tell others to go and smoke a joint or whatever, meaning drugs. Yes, maybe Paul did get some information about Tyler just like others did, but he found lots that Tyler didn't like, and out there channel debunked lots and lots of his videos, even doing videos of how he did debunk them. Tyler donated money to you because he wanted to, lol, more like to shut you up and stop debunking him, show less.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the truth, you know. That's 100% truthful what you just said. You know?
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, you need your own YouTube channel, being another truther channel.
Yeah, but
they'll try and take you out. Yeah, they'll try and take you out.
Yeah, he's blocked me off there also.
Yeah, he's definitely blocked you off because I didn't see it. I didn't know if anyone else on the side could read the comments, but
Well, like I said, Tim, I've never, ever, ever known you tell a lie whatsoever.
Because I back up and you can do the fact checking, right?
Yeah.
So people just have to watch me instead of just taking the word of other people.
And they put these stupid videos, and then you put a video or something, and then you go through it and explain everything to everybody in simple terms. So then people are learning things. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's not like them.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up the Pelican video in the comment.
I didn't realise till afterwards. So if he's blocked me now, I can't get it on. Let's put on Simon's comment.
Well, actually, maybe you can put a comment on now and we can check it, but I've just closed it down, but I probably can bring it up again. Post a comment about the Pelican and see if it shows up. There might be some bad words. These guys talk about not banning people or blocking people, but clearly they do.
Just carry on talking then, and then I'll put something on now.
Let's see, I can bring it back up here that way. That's quite a handy feature sometimes. So if anyone else wants to post a comment on that, I did post the link before, but maybe it just scrolled off, I don't know. But you might be able to back up Charles, at least.
If they can see it.
Yeah. It's terribly slow, YouTube. And we're not streaming to it now, so it can't be that causing conflict. What was that one? We did read out that comment, didn't we? So you put it on the root. Normally, if you put a reply to something, it sticks. But it looks like he's replied to you, so he must have blocked you, I think. So you put a comment about Pelican there, and we'll reload it and see if it shows up.
The Pelican video is
Maybe his name should be UFO Proof of Pelicans. We heard of blue chickens, now we got the Pelican Man. Maybe put a funny comment like that.
I just put a short one. Just where you say you don't do fake videos, but the Pelican videos you said you don't.
Just be careful.
You are a liar.
They may block words like fake and fraud and criminal or drugs or anything like that. They could put in there. So normally just stick with a general comment. Am I been silenced by you because you don't like what I say? Maybe, and maybe see if that comes up. And then people can reply to it. Because my comments have vanished. Have you posted something anyway?
I'll put that on now, so.
Yeah. Oh, this is a test, folks, to see how hypocrites these guys are. Because anything negative said about them, they silence you. I'm surprised he hasn't deleted Simon, though.
I just put, have I been blocked by you?
So even block could be a banned word, so you can't even ask that question. But we'll just try. Did you silence me? I said, which they probably wouldn't have a block list. There we go, gang. I know Google is also overriding people. Google blocks me in my own comments to my own channel. Here we go. Have I been blocked? No, your comments there. So it must have been a bad word that you talked about in those big comments. What was the words that you used? Drugs, I think, was one of them.
Yeah, well, that's only what he was saying in his video.
Yeah, Google probably detects it as a dangerous word.
But then he should be banned. His video should be taken off.
Yeah, but Google's bots doesn't go to admin stuff or review, does it? It goes into his holding area. based on their block list. So if you rewrote this comment, but you have to create a new one, you can't just simply edit. The edit one won't come back. You have to create a new one that's slightly different, but try and use words that are safe. So instead of drugs, make up another word in place
medication.
of it. Well, not really medications.
Well, you got
what word would you use for drugs that may not be detected by a block list by Google?
That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to think of all the words out there that may be blocked, like criminal or fraud or faker, because that's what Tyler used to do. You had all these words blocked, so if you tried to expose them, it would simply go into a no-no land and simply get auto-deleted eventually.
Susan said maybe we should put a strike on his video.
I suppose even wacky backy would probably be a banned word. So yeah, it's a bit hard to know what to say, you know.
Yeah.
And to try and get around it, but the trick I've found is if you put numbers inside the word, it doesn't detect the word as normal. So if you're going to say hoaxer, put a number one, like a number 1 or 9 or letter 8 in between some letters, or maybe put a couple numbers in it, and people will read through it hopefully, and your message will still get up there. So maybe copy your message and through all the words that you think might get stuck, go and do it.
I'll do that
then you have to load up another browser that's not logged in, which you probably can't do because I'm checking it for you here to see if it actually stuck. So you normally have one that's logged in, a browser, which it might be Chrome.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Yeah.
And then use Internet Explorer to see if the comment shows up or whatever that you got installed on your system there.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll do that tomorrow.
Anyway,
at least you heard what I said.
It's a learning thing, so you just learn how to get around the spam and blocking on Google by using numbers.
Well, I've learned how to use a reader now from you.
And you can't do minus signs or plus signs or dots. Google's onto that one. It looks for funny characters inside words and removes them, and then does a check on the letters that are left. And you can't multiply letters, so you can't say drugs, so you can't spell it DDR. I've tried all this out to see how clever their bot is.
Yeah, but don't you think it's just ridiculous that you got to go for all this, but then they can say what they want on the videos?
I know.
It just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Protection racket, so it's called. I'm starting to think Google's run by the mafia of America. It's and the casinos.
I mean, if somebody typed everything that he said there, word for word, that'd be took off.
Yep.
So.
Anyway, on to the next crowd. So, finally, Alien Addict. Remember, he was bitching. I think, did I play the live clip of that where he was bitching about Alien Addict wouldn't come on his show, yet he was going on other Americans' podcasts, and he made the excuse that he's always busy or he's not on at the same time as GUFON. Well, he's finally did an interview, and it's talking about Skinny Bob and what I could bear to listen to, all sorts of other nonsense out there. And of course, these guys don't do any research, or obviously not watching me, because they would have got a lot more information out of watching my live streams about the Skinny Bob than they would have listening to their talking heads. This guy has some half black, half Mexican guy on. I can't remember what his name is. Talking utter crap. He's meant to be like a shareholder for 2 of the stars, and that's it. He hasn't got any credentials. Not that he was a MUFON investigator and well-known podcaster or whatever. So yeah, the guy's nonsense. Did I do a downvote on it? See, I'm only 5 people there downvoted it. But anyway, they talk about me and GUFON says, don't worry about that guy. Anyway, we'll just see what comes up. I'm not sure why it's muted. Looks like it's muted by default now.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Something crazy going on with this player.
Watching another channel.
I bought a magazine in 19.
Well, I thought I had the timestamp on this thing. Let me just check. Yeah, timestamp was there. It was at the end anyway. But we'll just reload it again and see what happens. There we go. I might have it this time. I might have to scroll back a wee bit too. Come on. Was it loud enough this time? Because GUFON's audio keeps going up and down, I find.
Yeah, because I said he keeps moving away from his microphone, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know what he thinks. He probably thinks that I've stabbed him in the back. I know the Out There channels accused me of this, that, and the other.
I just want to scroll back a wee bit from there.
Idiot.
It wasn't that, and I told you the same thing.
Oh, yeah, they're talking utter shit here, by the way.
False flag among us.
You're a shill?
I'm a shill, yeah.
Holy shill! No, not Alien Addict.
I've been a pareidolia. I've been a debunker. I've been a shill. I've been a sellout. You know, now I'm being paid by.
Yeah. So Alien Addict, when he ever did debunks, always would apologise in his description. He might not have said it on camera, but if you read his descriptions, he said, "I'm sorry to do this, Tyler, but I got to debunk this video of yours." He's always apologetic. He wants to be everybody's friend. You know, personally, I didn't really hate the guy. But I just can't listen to just twisting the facts a lie as far as I can tell. But anyway, he talks about Lion's Ground and the logo, and they still think he bought the logo off the Chinese guy. He hasn't. He got a temporary copyright contract signed, which is probably expired now. So he probably doesn't have the rights anymore to do the copyright. So if people investigated that and you've seen the screen prints on the videos, you'll see that it's way expired by now with the paperwork that he put up on the screen. So you'd have to go back to the guy and extend it. Whether he's done that, I don't know. But yeah, the guy gave him temporary copyright of it so he could actually show it to Google and take down the logo on his behalf. So why these guys can't get that, I don't know. There's no way that Lion's Ground bought the logo and then, you know, took him down with it with Google, because Google didn't believe it at first, right? Because they knew he wasn't the copyright owner until he put the paperwork at the court, and then he showed them the court paperwork showing that indeed he had gone through a legal process of documents. But you know, I did actually back up Lion's Ground on the takedown. I didn't care that he had been paid off previously, whether he knew he was or not, I don't care, but he didn't make it clear, as I keep pointing out, that he got paid more than $500 from his video. He actually got paid quite a lot of times for 6 months or 8 months, I think it was. And Barely Social put up the video of all the payments he got and upset him. Why, I don't know, because it's already been public by Tyler on Twitter, and also UFO Proof, which I showed on that reaction video that I made last time to these guys. They just need to listen and understand. So this guy backstabbed Lion's Ground, that's what he said, by exposing the fact that that he was defending Tyler and knows what he's doing was using strikes as a weapon, which is basically what they're trying to do to me now as well. Using the strike system to silence me. And if you get 3 of them, as you know, Google deletes your account, even if you... So if you're not willing to pay the money to take it to court to say it's fair use, or go through all the jumps and hoops of the legal system, then Google just delete your account, right? So that's why we're getting away from Google. Google's not a safe place for creators anymore. Just terrible place to be, really. And as you know, they muck around with the search results. They know all about you. I bet they've got little secret switches, so eventually someone will come out and expose it all, probably saying, oh, they've got a secret switch where they down vote your stuff on searches and all that sort of stuff.
It's just a channel for frauds now, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll just listen to what they say here. I'll just turn on caps as well and see. Then I'll answer at the end what they're saying.
Tyler Glockner, I'm being paid by Third Phase of Moon. It's everything. I've had everything fired at me. And do I think
he's getting paid by these guys, if not indirectly, from all the publicity that they put him on their channel, right? He's been on Third Phase of the Moon's videos and also been on Dream Team as well recently. So he's getting all kickbacks then, just his subs started rocketing upwards. And also Tyler, he had Tyler on his channel. Even though it wasn't a live interview, I think he played back some clip that he was sent. So all that, since then, he's shooted upwards from 3,000 subs to 5,000 subs. So it does work, right? So he's saying, I'm getting paid, but you're getting paid in an indirect way. More viewers equals more ads or more donators, right? Because he's got all the Patreon and all that set up now. So straight away he's lying.
I think there's going to be a disclosure this year? No, is the answer to your question.
No. Do you think Tyler's going to come back?
Yes. Has to. If he's brave enough.
Not what he said. What do you think?
I don't know.
I heard he's not.
If you'd have asked me this.
So again, obviously they don't even watch Nocturnal News, which is a cousin of Tyler, and he communicates with him. Apparently he's not in rehab. He's not blocked by Google anymore to upload, and he just wanted a long holiday, apparently. Obviously he's got enough money that he's made off YouTube, or he's got other businesses that's offline bringing in enough money to live off. So playing the victim card and all that, I can't live, I can't feed my children and all that sort of nonsense, right? Yeah. If anyone's got no money, it's me, guys. I'm on oily rag here, so
when I was speaking with Tyler, and I said yes once he's, but I mean his personal life is the reason why he's not here anymore. It's nothing to do with Men in Black or
no.
I mean, I don't know if Lions Ground put the final nail in the coffin there, and because I know Heathcliff watches your show. I would like to interview Heathcliff.
He wants to interview me
or
as
yourself.
well.
I'd like to see that because I'd like to see the reason. I want to hear the reason why you bought the logo from the guy in, is it China or whatever, and
there you go.
Yourself,
he didn't buy it at all,
and did that to the channel, because he says it was kind of just all for ufology, but Heathcliff's never really been into ufology. He really hasn't.
He never really cared about it that way.
I don't think so, and I like Heathcliff. Well,
that's a true fact. LG only went to ufology because he could see Tyler was making lots of money from it, so he thought he'd give it a try.
I used to get along with him, and he thinks that I've totally I don't know what he thinks. He probably thinks that I've stabbed him in the back. I know. The Outlet channel accused me of this, that, and the other.
Forget that guy.
But
it
wasn't that,
guys.
and I told you the same thing.
Forget about someone that's telling you the truth.
When all the shit happened, and I had all that stuff early I had all the mugshots.
Yeah.
And I said to you, Rich, I'm not going with this. You remember that? I said I ain't putting that out because I'm friends with Tyler.
Right.
So I said I'm not putting his mugshot up. It's nothing. I'm going to stay out of this one.
Friends with hoaxers.
You said you could do it if you want to, but
yeah,
I just can't.
I says by all means, you do that. I just can't do it. And this is what Heathcliff doesn't seem to understand, that it wasn't me having to go at him. I actually stated on my channel, the first video that I made, I just said, listen, stop what you're doing. I didn't even mention his name. I said, stop what you're doing now. It's going too far. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know if I should be saying this, but I had Tyler on talking quite a few times to me, and in breakdown mode. Oh. His life had gone to shit, which I'm not gonna speak about that, but it's nothing.
That's because he had a court case. It wasn't just online anymore. He was crying because he spent 3 days in prison, and he could go back for which he could go in for years if he got another offence, which he did do about 2 weeks later. Of course, his life was going to crap because he was actually looking at serious jail time. Well, it's nothing to do with YouTube at all. It's to do with his drug use. And these guys still don't understand why he started his YouTube channel, which I explained, was it on Live 218 finally, to everybody? That 2007, I think he was on medication to try and get him unhooked from opiates, and in 2011 he was clean enough that he started up his YouTube, that he can, you can't make fake videos if you're high all the time. It's just, you just can't do it. Even your voice wouldn't sound right if you try to fake a leaker. But also, as you know, Tyler is a actor, like Third Phase of the Moon guys are, producers and all that sort of stuff, right? So Tyler could be acting to all these guys as well. Oh, I think of my children. The children are getting hungry, all that sort of carry on, right? And they just suck it up, and so did the fans, of course.
It's nothing to do with the YouTube thing. It's nothing to do with the logo. His actual life was in shit. His life was all over the place anyway. And you've seen that's the reason why. I mean, I do not condone what he did whatsoever. I've lost a couple of friends to car accidents, but it takes something really big in somebody's life to make somebody do that who's highly successful.
Yeah.
You think of a guy that's making a fortune on YouTube, and then he just jumps behind the car with a bottle of vodka.
Scammers can make a lot of money, see?
And goes mental, And you can see in the videos that he's done, the recent videos where he's saying everything's fine now, you can see he's in a motel somewhere. He doesn't look like he's at home.
No. Yeah.
And
well, it'd be good to see what actually happened there, but the court case didn't tell us, or the newspaper didn't, for that particular case, because he got the woman's statement struck off, basically. But
his missus kicked him out.
You got it, Charles. His missus found out about the other woman and kicked him out, so he had to go to a hotel, and she kept the laptop, so he couldn't actually go online.
And she'll keep a lot of the money because she's got the kids.
Yeah, but obviously he would have phoned her up and said, "Oh, forgive me, I was drunk and didn't know what I was doing." You can just imagine, he's just a professional liar, right? So the wife would go back to, how these abused wives work. Mm-hmm. But I sometimes wonder if they've got an open marriage where you got swingers and all that sort of stuff. So that's another possibility. But he did actually get all his belongings stolen when he went to meet a woman in a different part of the state. Columbia, was it? Columbus? What's that part? Is it Columbia? I can't remember now. America is very confusing. But he reported it to police that they took his wallet and all that. And it says his car number plates on there and all that, and his full name, of course, and his date of birth. So it's clearly him. Whether he told his wife about that affair, I don't know, or maybe she didn't know about it and she forgave him, and then something else happened and she kicked him out. Yeah. So who knows?
Perhaps she's just took him back so many times now, and enough's enough now. She's probably just kicked him out now and had enough.
Yep.
She reached the end of the road with him.
Yep. Well, I think
she screws him for all his money.
Well, we're only guessing. Of course, you got to ask Nocturnal News. He's the one that knows it all. But does he? Because he looked at my debunks and said that's nonsense, right? So even he's double standards. So just be careful, Nocturnal News. But Nocturnal News is really annoyed with Third Phase at the moment, and GUFON, I should say. But he's talked about he's going on a big channel to promote himself soon, and that's only can be Third Phase, as far as I can see. So, yeah, don't trust any of these guys. They got hands in each other's pockets, guys. I'm the only one that hasn't got a hand in any of those pockets. So I'm independent. But anyway, just carry on.
Well, they keep asking you.
The attack carried on from.
What did you say?
I said, well, they keep asking you to join them.
Oh, yeah.
Lion's Ground, and I'm like, listen, you need to stop. And I tried to say that. I tried to say stop, but I wasn't saying stop because I wanted to kind of have a go at Lion's Ground, because the first video I made, I never even mentioned Lion's Ground. It was the second video that I mentioned Lion's Ground because I thought, this has gone too far.
Yeah.
That and Tyler sent me a video that he wanted me to put out. So I'm like, I'll put it out.
That's right. Yeah.
Why not? It's going to get me views. I am a selfish person. I know this. But then he sent the same video to Lion's Ground saying that he bowed down to him. That was a broken man. For anybody that thinks that was him bowing down to Lion's Ground, even Heathcliff, you know this. You broke him. You broke him.
Yeah, it seems that way on the outside, but I really would like you to interview Lion's Ground.
So I'm not too sure what's known about Nocturnal News, but they would know the full details whether it was blackmail or not. I think Nocturnal News said Lion's Ground was blackmailing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you wouldn't put the strikes in. So that's the only reason I could see how blackmail would happen there. That kind of makes sense, 100,000 probably keep him on as a bum without having to go and work for a few years, right? Even when you're on a handout from government in my country, it's only like 10,000 a year, so that'll keep you on the good and ready without being on the government books for 10 years, and you can just do what you want. When you're on government books, you got to jump through hoops for them, and it's like being worse. It's worse. Probably better being in jail and on parole than it is actually being unemployed or on sickness benefit in our system. Anyway, yeah. What's the guy saying down here? I'll just catch up quickly. I've lost audio. How about you, JD? Oh, it's on my end. Oh, I don't see that, Susan. Is it, as long as it's not crackling? Is it? How's the audio?
There's been no interruption in the sound, Paul.
Yeah,
I haven't heard nothing.
It can happen any time though. So if it does, let me know. So I've got salmon. I've got a salmon sandwich here, so I'll just eat it while we play. I've just moved the microwave, so the sound would have gone down a wee bit. Well, I double clicked. I don't want to full screen. We don't see the ugly faces. Oh, that was mean. Mean Paul.
Really,
I'd love to. I would love to. I'd love to.
That'd be amazing to listen to that.
It'd be very civil, but there would be a few. We'd probably end up having an argument. Heathcliff's quite a very passionate man. There's a few times where he's rang me up and he's fucking sworn down the phone at me for conversing with somebody who he doesn't like or whatever. He's got big morals, But then at the same time, he didn't think about what he just thought about what Tyler had done in the past. I don't think he thought about what he actually could have done if the shit had really hit the fan. And I think you know what I'm saying there.
Yeah.
You know, to a man that's already broken.
Yeah, you could have really... Well, we saw what happened.
Yeah.
He could have been killed. Or killed somebody. He was done.
Listen, I'm not saying Heathcliff is the man that did that with the...
No, but you could have pushed him.
Nothing to do with that was before that. The car thing was before that. But what I'm saying is that...
Oh, it was?
Yeah, the car bit was before that. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
But
it was. But that's what I'm saying. Tyler was already he already went off the edge. Then later on, Lion's Ground, you know.
It's not your bird on the microphone, is it?
No, it was a GUFON messing about with his microphone. It was just in the height.
Oh.
You know, did whatever happened, it could have gotten really bad. Who knows what Tyler would have done.
That guy, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, one thing was right though. What Security Team 10 he has said to me that, you know, Lion's Ground is talented. He's a talented guy. You know, the guy knows what he's doing when it comes to editing. He can really put together a really good video.
Yeah,
it's just once he gets that kind of bee in his bonnet.
I guess that happens with all of us.
He's unstoppable.
But he had his reasons. I don't think he would just do it for nothing, just to do it. I think he had...
No, he hated Tyler. He hated him.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get into the whole dichotomy of everything. I wasn't really watching the whole Lion's Ground show because...
Yeah, that's why he doesn't understand anything.
What do I know? I don't know anything. I don't trust anything.
There you go. He
saying.
doesn't know anything. And yet he's like a talking head that everybody believes, right? And he misleads them. That's ridiculous. I know more of the facts because I can back up what I found in research. Posts and chats from UFO Proof when he's drugged up and blabbing it all out, you know.
It was all confusing.
Yeah, this has been brewing up for a long, long time.
Then Nocturnal News is talking about he's Tyler, and it was just crazy. I'm best friends with the man, and then he's not friends with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's
his cousin. That's
since,
why you dumbass.
I think at the
last
time
year in September.
He literally released the mugshots as well, and so if you look at the first video from Nocturnal News,
I did it,
he actually, you know, he badmouthed him.
Yeah.
But then he's been best mates with him for years. So I'm like, listen.
Well, you might be able to remember that I was the one that actually released the evidence of the actual court that he had been filed in to Twitter, and then people took it from there, right? At the time, the mugshots I let other people put out there. I wasn't the first to put out there. I thought I wasn't too sure whether it was photoshopped or it was some sort of drama invented by Tyler to make out that he was in prison when he wasn't. And it wasn't until I found the court cases that I could back up that it wasn't a fabrication or the newspaper hadn't got it wrong, or it was some other Tyler that someone had submitted a mugshot with. So yeah, these guys just don't know anything, right? And it was Lion's Ground also watching my feeds as well, and he was picking up on the information that I was making publicly available. And it was another military guy called Damien that wanted to work with me, and then for some reason he backstabbed me and took off with GUFON. So that made no sense whatsoever. But then once I got hold of the audio, as you know, I spent 5 hours tweaking it so everybody could hear what was being said. Everybody else rushed it out so they could get the views and traffic right. So especially this guy.
Nocturnal News, come on the channel, let me speak to you. He won't.
No.
He won't, because he knows what I'm going to ask him.
Yeah.
You know, if these people that claim to be friends with someone, and I'm not saying that Tyler's a saint, because he's done some really...
But what's the benefit of going to interview with this guy? It's just going to be the same old garbage, and he'll just back up his own view. And you wouldn't get any solution out of it, you know? He won't be putting up he won't be putting up clips from your videos to show what you're talking about.
Just feel like all the time.
Yeah, you're sort of cutting out again, Charles. Any audio cuts you out my end. I'm not sure if it's happening there on Google, but you might need to reset. Going.
Shit, pardon my French, in the past with ufology. You know, he's messed it up. He's done it on a YouTube level. He has. You know,
I've seen a lot worse though.
Yeah, I mean, he narrated it very well. I think what the guy should have done, he should have read children's nursery rhymes. You know, that he's got the voice for it.
He does.
I would put my kid to sleep.
That's what I said about what GUFON should do. Only the other day, didn't I? And a few months back, I said GUFON, he likes to act and be the fool on camera, and act out stories with people. Yeah, you sound a lot better now. So when I talk, you don't sort of fade into the background. Yeah. I'm not sure why Jitsi does it for your app. It just seems to do it more for you than it does for everybody else. The Apple on Earl Grey always seems to be very good, and also the Windows app, which Rob uses, seems to be okay mostly. But anyway, he's saying he's got the voice for reading out children's books, right? So I'm supposed to talk about Tyler, but this guy here likes to play the buffoon, so he could read out the children's books probably better.
Sleep with Tyler any night, you know. Just Dylan, listen to this. There's this app on my phone where somebody reads my kid bedtime story.
Because
I do read bedtime stories as well, but not very well. I make them up. But yeah, he could have done a great job with that. He's got that good voice. But
I thought it was creepy voice myself.
It's hey guys, it's Tyler.
Hey guys. Tuck your kids in. You know, the creepy voice that phones on horror movies.
Yeah.
Have you checked on the kids?
That's not nice. God forgive me.
No, but I think he likes it.
Oh, this me. Rich Giordano sounds nothing like me. He doesn't sound anything like that. People get mad at me. Huh?
I didn't think he had a lisp.
Sometimes. Certain words he does.
I think we're finished now.
But it's so rare. But when I hear it, all I hear is, hey guys. It's pretty close. There's that one guy who really does him very well. I can't remember his name, but
DOUX.
Well, we've hit that 2-hour mark. I think we're tapped out, man.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to cut some of this, I would have thought, as well.
Sure, yeah, about 6 seconds. There's 6 or 7 seconds in there now. Yeah, there's some stuff I'll get.
That's why the
but it was great. There's so much more I wanted to talk about.
Oh, mate, I'll come on any time. You know, if you're gonna do it this sort of time, it's cool with me. It's just I think when you go live, it's about 3 or 4 in the morning my time, and I'm up for work at 6, so it's I'd be a zombie.
So what is it, almost 11 p.m. for you now?
Alright, so that's it, guys. So just talking crap now. So, yeah, so I had to really address those 2 clowns and the first one as well. So, on to the UFO stuff now. Let's see what we can find, because I haven't got much planned, so we'll just do MUFON stuff and see what we can find. Okay. It's a bit shame that we haven't got more people watching though on Twitch. How do we get these 500 across to Twitch to watch live streams? I don't know. And the 2,000 that meant to be there, they just won't learn.
We don't have Simon on here either, do we? Because he was making comments.
Yeah, Simon did come on once and he said, I don't watch the live streams, only when they're finished.
Oh.
But he does comment. Anyway, yeah. So we need a lot more people out there promoting, I guess, and trying to bring people across. That's the only way we're going to build. It doesn't matter if it's it's not about money, but as I said, I'm the only one that's not sort of living off the money because I give a lot of it away, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I know I shouldn't, but still, people that help should be rewarded occasionally with an Xmas present.
Yeah, but that's only if you can afford it. You should look after yourself first.
Yeah. But,
when you can afford to give to others, then do that.
Yeah.
Look after yourself first.
Yeah. Well, it might have to be that way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
From now on, I don't know. Anyway, just carry on. So Scott put out this really good video clip about these apps you can get on your phone which fake UFOs. So we'll just watch this one, and I'll post it down the side too in a minute.
As long as we don't go back to the balloon.
Bro, y'all missed it. It's like 3:40
I'll just zoom in a wee bit.
I'm seeing a badass eclipse, man. Y'all missed that shit.
Kind of looks like a solar eclipse, doesn't it? Or lunar eclipse. Is that lunar eclipse or solar? And they always get it mixed up. Where the moon passes in front of the sun, or the Earth passes and blocks the light or whatever. But you can see the corona of the sun around it, and it's meant to be night time. So it's a wee bit suspect because I don't think there's been any lunar eclipse for a while.
Man, this crazy.
It's crazy. I just seen it the third phase of the moon.
It's weird though, because there's like a moon over here. That's why I thought it was weird. But
okay, like, so you can see how overexposed that is. Even before I was looking at this, I was thinking, kind of looks too clear and has to be CGI, right? So when you see the moon, you can see there's no detail. So this guy's claiming that's a portal when clearly it looks like a recorded clips of the sun that someone did and he's overlaid it.
That's why I thought it was weird, but I was like, whatever. There's two of them.
Can't see any of the suns either. So here you go. Here's the app they're talking about. And there's one of the effects that you can add to your video. So that should be banned in my theory. That shouldn't even be on Google Play or anything like that because that's creating fake information out there. Yeah. So again, it's double standards. If they make money off fakers until someone complains, then they might remove it. Apart from that. So yeah, that's all it is. That's all a clip he put up. Yeah, it didn't do any explaining or anything like that. I didn't give him a thumbs up though. I'll give him a thumbs up. Someone downvoted it. I actually did post a good comment. I said thanks for sharing that, Paul. So he actually loved my comment. So he hasn't blocked me on YouTube at least, but on Twitter he tends to mute me. So we'll just copy that link there, share it down here. Faking, well, my finger's gonna sleep. Hang on. Faking 8 apps, which should be banned from iTunes and Google.
I was just going to say that.
Sickly Charles, look after the channel needs first. Carry on with the truth. Yeah, and the drama, because they don't like being exposed. So I thought I'd just bring that up in passing because I thought that was a really good example. Because I don't really muck around with the phone and look at all the apps out there at the moment, so really you need like a catalog. So you can always do matchups, right? Because we've already, that's probably what, the third time we've had a fake UFO app. The other one was in Florida, you may recall, with the objects in the sky moving very fast and the tracking was off. What else? There was another one before that too, that Tyler used and Third Phase used. So they don't do the research, right? At least Scott or his team of helpers pick it up because I've seen it, because they got Apples or Androids. So yeah, we need to find some more MUFON cases to look at. And that's next hour and a half, I guess. So finally we're going to do some MUFON stuff. I don't know. Was it new month already? No, this month, and doesn't seem to be too many on there for America. I don't think. Seem to be a lot there showing up, but then again, I don't trust this app. See, doesn't show them up to you. Zoom in.
There's a few there. Yeah, quite a few there.
Yeah, and we've got 3 triangles, which again, triangles near the beach, as we know, with surf kites and stuff like that. But in the middle there, that might be a good one. Let's click on that, see what it says. Damn it. I need a drink and I'm out of drink. I ate sandwich and I got a crumb. That's annoying my throat. Triangle UFO flew over the house. So that kind of looks like suspect because it doesn't have really much there and no photograph. So yeah, that's not going to be very good, is it? And we got another one on the coast here. Lights hovering in the sky. Which again is over a busy area here where you have three lights on an airplane coming in probably. Let's see, what's that one say? Triangle shaped traveling lights. Again, it's near a lot of busy airports here. New York there, I think.
The airports are all along there, aren't they?
Yeah, and here's another one, no photograph, V-shaped craft, so it's not really a triangle. So it ain't got no photograph, so we're not interested because we've got no way of proving it. So that one was it. So let's have a look at that one. How did we get to it? Forgotten how to do it that way. Really, I should do the other reader, shouldn't I? But we can use the crappy reader, I suppose. We got a video, so that's good. No photograph. And it's filmed the wrong way, which doesn't help. Lights hovering in the sky. Like a arm extension moving. That kind of sounds like a crane. Crane spinning around. Okay, let's see if we can get it to read out. How bad is this reader though? It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's like your one.
We were watching a meteor shower in field across the road from my home. All of a sudden there were very strange lights like little orbs popping in the direction of what we saw. It was triangular with lights that seemed to be at each point. 2 lights were hovering above the triangle. It went as quickly as it appeared. I videoed it and would hope for someone to be able to solve this mystery of lights.
I guess that's us, Charles. Or MUFON.
Yep.
They've probably already done it too. Now, we'll see how long it's going to take down. I got 100 megabytes per second download speed, so it still hasn't bring up the download box, so it's going to be very slow blocks. Just thinking about it. There we go. Where's it going? Where's it going?
Slow.
Where's it going? There it comes. Save to download folder, is it? Still working on it. There we go. Save. It hasn't even started yet. There we go. Downloaded already, 35 megabytes. That was a burst of speed. Let's see if that's even true. Just get it off there. And I'll get the folder across, which I haven't opened up. Normally I have it ready. Oh, look, I think it's gone slow again. I wonder if that script started up again. Let me just double check. I think it's going slow. No, it reckons it's that process. One of it's another process. Now it's gone faster. Now I've run the script though, but
definitely some screwing you up.
No, it shouldn't really matter. But it's hitting 100%, so just bringing over the folder. Remember, we had nice speed when we were doing test runs before. It could be that side chat. Maybe I need to close it and reopen it again after me mucking around with it. That's me screwed up. Might just do that now, actually.
Because the longer we was on, the better it was getting, right, and faster.
Yeah, I'll just close that sucker down. It might be some bad code. It hasn't closed down yet, see? CPU dropped by about 5%. No, now it's dropped down to about 80% CPU. Okay, so that's adding on at least 15% CPU then. Let's bring it back over. See how long it takes. Normally it's instant. No, slow. And there we go, we're back again. But we lose all the history. We'll just do a check again of that script before we carry on. I'm paranoid now. See, I double clicked on it, I'm pretty sure I did. I think it's Windows doing something as well. I think it's something different now. Like a Windows update or something happening. No, according to that process is not running, which is good. Anyway, we got it finally. So let's have a look, and we'll bring it across because it'll probably go on the other screen. Come on. Here it comes. See if I can drag it across. I hate that snap Windows thing.
Come on, Fireball.
Yeah, so
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
So did you use the apps, lady? No. Oh, the volume went low then.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
I think it's in loop mode here. Oh, it goes back to the beginning. So how many seconds are we talking about here?
There's not much on here.
Come on, Fireball.
17 seconds.
4, 5 seconds.
I do 17. Not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Alright, so what can we do with it? Let's see. We can take some screen snapshots of it, or we can try to do the video enhancement.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Gotta wait till it starts again. There we go. Now the CPU is plugging.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
What's going on? Does it undo what I did?
Come on, Fireball. I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Okay, we might better see what it is now. We boosted up the contrast. Okay, that looks like buildings on the ground there, guys.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do
it
not
look like
know
a fix to something.
Oh, it has a feel of being a hoax here again, doesn't it? See there, it looks like maybe that's a horizon there, rather than in the sky. Because we've got no reference point.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Could that be like a plane in the sky though? Now what's happening there? Alright, place the label over top. Could that be the wing lights and...
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Could be buildings. What's that going upwards here?
Come on, Fireball.
It's
I
a wee
do
bit
not know
suspect
what
to
I am
me.
seeing here. I do not know what this is.
You see some lights seem to go upwards on it. There, look. See that there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there like a reflection in a window that we're looking at?
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
Maybe I need to do some more enhancements in the editor. So what's up the top there?
Still around. Come on, Fireball.
So if you look at the object up there or the whole thing?
I do not know what this is.
I don't know, that light going upwards at the bottom there. What do you think that is? Is it like an airport with planes going upwards?
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you.
Looks like something going upwards there.
No, I can see something that goes, brightens and then dims out again.
Yeah, it seems to go up from the ground like it's taken off. Look at
here. I do not know what this is.
What's it? See the lights coming up? Going upwards. Yeah. And they seem to be cutting off like there's something there.
Yeah, but if there's planes behind her and she don't know what it is, surely she'd know there's an airport or something behind her.
This is.
Hey, let's turn that back off. I'm not too sure how you turn off the loop thing. I think it's here somewhere.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
I'll just get one where the lights are coming up.
Yeah.
I think I might have missed it again.
Yeah,
it's only there for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I do not know what I am seeing here. I do not know what this is.
It's coming now, that's it.
Oh, did I pause it? Yeah. So we want to get a snapshot of that one. I suppose I could slow it down. Is it going to save it? Yeah. Hey, now we can put it into the editor. This is going to be fun. CPU still hanging around about 100% for some reason. Damn Windows. Let's see if
Area 51.
We got finally Area 51 joining us.
Yeah, he's on.
How's it going? He hasn't got anything next to his name. I thought I made him a mod. Do you have to make people mods per show, perhaps? I'm pretty sure I made him a mod. Let's see, he's a donator, we can upgrade him. You should have a... Is that meant to be a spanner or injection or some sort of green icon? Alright, so it's around the wrong way here. So need to rotate it. So it's obviously taken on a iPhone because it always goes wrong. Yeah, look at the CPU. Rotate. Is it the right way around? Or was it upside down? Upside down, but
it's upside down to what it was.
I suppose once you're made moderator, you can actually post links, but I'm not sure if normal people can post links in this Twitch. So we need to brighten it up with the curvy thing. Okay. And let's see if we think that's a horizon there or this is all in the sky. That's the first mystery. So we could try brightness. Let's brightness is up this way. And the CPU's slow, I think. Has it caught up? Don't seem to do much. I don't think it's working.
Slow.
Something's not right. Select all.
Just move then.
Should work now. So brightness should be up here. Really doesn't change it much, does it? We have to really crank it up to be able to see. So that looks like it could be a bunch of cloud there. But is there any way to tell a horizon? I don't know. It could be trees even in the background. But yeah, terrible. Might have to zoom in and enhance it, right? Compared to what we're seeing on VLC anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, it's not much blackness variation by the looks of that. But yeah, it does look like there's something in the sky there that's black, which looks like a cloud. But yeah, we're gonna have to zoom in. I would have thought there would have been more color changes there. We can't get anything really to pop out, can we? So we'll just have to zoom in. Maybe we need to take another screen snapshot. Maybe
that bottom one.
That bottom one, maybe we should have left it to go a wee bit longer.
That could be a bunch of people in the dark.
Yeah, it could be. But to me, as it was going upwards, it looked like it was being clipped by maybe a window edge or something. See, they got to always remember people are trying to prank. Could be CGI, it could be anything, you know. Someone's taken a video and used someone else's voice and just joined it together, that sort of thing. Or they might be pranking someone. So you got to think of all that as well, because there's such scumbags out there that sort of ruin our field because they don't take it seriously. And maybe the government are quite happy with that, right? So what's going on here? We're back to that, are we? Normally it does that when we got really low speed. Where it goes into a zombie mode. Because when we did a test run the other night, we never got any of that.
Nothing. It was running really smooth.
Yeah. I don't even know what it's doing. It's like the Men in Black are back again. We're not going to find out. It's like it's clicking itself, right? I'm not doing anything. It's like someone's running the script on the computer there to control the mouse clicks and just do random clicks everywhere. You know, it could be a new virus that slipped onto Windows that I don't know about, and the virus scanners are not just detecting it. But the only way this could happen would have to be a rootkit, I think.
Windows 10's full of them, full of viruses.
Oh, full of backdoors
Right.
and spyware. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be able to do now. Looks like I'm locked out again. I'll just close down your windows and I'll get you back on.
Okay.
That's if it takes a click. Yeah, as soon as we got rid of Jitsi, so could that be what's happening? Jitsi has new spyware. Maybe it's time to look for another chat program. I thought I told it to make that resize. Didn't I? Right, maybe I didn't type the number in. I don't know. 1280. Maintain, yep. We'll get Charles back on. And go from there. Just try kill processing. Still reckons that it's not running, which is good. It's crazy, some of the stuff that happens. Don't ask me. I've tried to find out. Are you back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we closed you down, all the problems stopped, so... It could be something that Jitsi's done. Or some of their code is causing problem. I don't know. I'll just run that script again before we carry on.
Right.
Well, I clicked it, but we'll do it again. Yeah, I think this is another problem. Something else that kicks in. Is it back? Okay. Where were we? Back to the editor. We're trying to find out what these lights were. Okay. So what are we looking at? They look like building tops or something, right? So that looks like a high-riser writing on top there. High-rise, maybe? Could that be a reflection in a window? That's a possibility. So those other lights might be ceiling lights that we're looking at. I reckon it's probably a fake, this thing. I'd be interested to know. Be interested to know what the investigator said about it. Let's try the curves again. What's going on here? Started scrolling downwards. I don't think it's what I clicked is what I clicked, was it? What's it bringing up? Oh, here we go. It's doing some crazy shit again. Unbelievable. Now, that's got to be a bug in their program, surely. That's got to be a bug, has to be. Looks like I'm going to have to save it if I can. It's just hopeless, it really is. Like, close connection coming up now. close. Hopefully it gives us an option to save it. No, it's not going to. I'll just close you off again. Eventually it's going to stabilize because we've been through this before. If it doesn't, still doing it. Okay. Go away. So he won't even let us do that much. Now let's save it. And we'll restart it. Images is in the wrong place. Oh, that's when we're doing the mask, wasn't it? Untitled, that'll do. Oh, right, is it the right thing? Yeah, ping. PNG. Oh, that's terrible. What if I minimize that over there? We don't need that open. The admin panel, maybe that'll give us a wee bit. Did it save? Oh yeah. We need to save it back over itself, don't we? Because it was rotated. We probably need to go back to it. Hey, 30 bits. Hey, let's get Charles back on. 50% CPU now, which is good. Now we're up to 80%, so that's 30% added on. Stabilizing around about 50 to 60. Are you back?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Alright. I minimized the admin panel on the other thing. Maybe I need to restart the admin panel completely. Let's just do that. Something's kicked in, some sort of script or something on these browsers. Let's use an extra CPU.
It'd be nice if the Windows would be asking you permission to put these things on so you know what's going on, wouldn't it? Well, just sneak them on.
Let's see.
You only sneak them on, you haven't got a clue what's going on.
Perhaps if I pause the preview window, that I think that sort of saves a bit of speed. There's something to do with the preview window, I think. Says we're live still, which is good. And chat window. So we'll figure it out probably, maybe. 100% CPU now, just doing this. There's got to be a better way in doing the chat where you ain't got all that CPU being used just to monitor what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, but we were working fine the other night, weren't we? And we were doing we were doing a lot more than what we're currently doing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
daft.
I'll just minimize that. See what its CPU is. Looking better now. Yeah, let's bring it back up. See what happens. Okay, it seemed to open up pretty quick, didn't it? I'll just do the script thing. It hasn't started up, so that's good. Oh, okay, back to it. That one. Open. And that one. Hey, let's see how we go this time. So what are we looking at here is the question. We're at 80%, 70%, 50%. That's looking a lot better. Whatever the script was running is causing problems from that Twitch.
Susan's disappeared for 20 minutes. She'll be back later.
Okay. So that's the brightness, isn't it? We want to flip hue. What can we get out of this? Anything? What are we looking at here? I think we might be looking from a hotel room at sky rises and maybe an airport in the background with a plane going up. See, there's a box there where it cuts off.
Yeah.
Seems to be almost like a square thing here. I don't know if that's the edge of a window where you got a bar going across.
See that thing on the right hand side, the bottom. There's one at the right hand side and there's one on the left hand side. They look like air conditioning boxes to me on the side of a wall. Do you think they could be?
I thought that was like high rises, maybe. That's
yeah, with air conditioning boxes on on the outside wall.
On the high rises, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Could
maybe
be.
Maybe that one there, the big one, could be like a satellite dish or something on the roof.
I thought maybe that was like sign, like hotel, whatever. And that's like a spotlight on the top or whatever. Seems identical to this one over here, though.
Yeah, yeah.
But there is like a squarishness happening there, which doesn't make any sense. Does like look like it's not part of a building here, and a building there, and maybe a building here. Don't know if we can get it to pop out any. There's just not enough color ranges to go on here. Seems to be working all right now, Charles. We're at 70% CPU.
Good.
And that was closing down the admin panel, so that makes no sense whatsoever. So there must be some code bug, I think. So it seems to be like a line coming up here.
Yeah.
What was the location? Do you remember what the location was? Is it like Las Vegas where they got lots of hotels there? Maine. So
San Francisco, Maine.
I don't know where that is. I think it was on, when we clicked on it, was somewhere near the coast, wasn't it? Like Florida or somewhere like that. Let's just bring up the map again.
I remember Palm Springs.
Maine, USA. There's a little triangle bit here next to a river. That could mean something to us. What the hell's going on? Quebec. So it's in Canada. So if T Bay's out there, he probably knows what it was closed as. Maine, Canada. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? So where's Maine? There, it's on the coast. I bet there's an airport around there, right? So I wonder if we can get airports up. Shame you can't just say, show me all the airports.
Sounds like that.
Maybe you need to go down and do a street view as well. Let's see what the buildings look like. I'd say they have a few high rises there, would they?
I would have thought so. Especially on the coastlines, I don't know, holiday places.
Airports, let's see what happens here. Yeah, there's quite a few airports around. Okay, so that's all the airports. Why have so many around the same area?
Yeah, it's an awful lot.
Unbelievable. Rogers Airport. It's obviously a lot of country land here, so
a lot of private owners.
A lot of airstrips, obviously. Is that for the tourists or is it for farming? Why is it not showing up? I look like it's a paddock runway. That's the runway, so it must be like a farmer, maybe. So where's the main city here? Yeah, International Airport. Here we go. Yeah, it's a fairly big runway. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's too many high rises there. But if you got tourists, sometimes they have their hotels near the airport, right? So it could be over here that filming that way. So let's go down to street level. There we do. And let's just see what the skyline looks like. Very cloudy. And if there was high rises, they're certainly going to be hidden. Looks pretty flat there.
Yep.
So it's not looking like high rises. Go over this way a wee bit. Still no high rises. So it can't be high rises that we're looking at then. But we don't know what street she's on, do we? On the map. Oh, not there. St. Francis is actually a city name, is it? Okay, let's see if we can find it. Let's get rid of airport, because we know there's lots there. So it's a whole chunk of area here. Damn it. So let's have a look around. Looks a lot of green.
What's the main buildings on there?
What's that there? Looks like houses, is it? No. Roads were fields of trees. I don't see many houses here. Like big acre sections, or what do you call them over there? Maybe it's been farmed? What the hell is that? Makes no sense. Fire breaks? I don't know. But there's no city here. So where was she in this mess? There's just no built-up areas. But it could be something on the water, maybe. We've got some buildings here. So she could be filming towards
maybe she was looking at the water then.
Filming towards the water?
Well, she was in a building and she was looking towards the water.
I've lost it. It's way over here. St. John River. Ah, could it be farmers in a field? But what would be above it? Helicopters, maybe? Farming? Flying at night time? They could be, you know. Again, this is where the apps would have solved this one quite easily. So I don't think we're going to be able to solve it unless we plug in Plane Finder and just see what's flying around, I suppose. But yeah, it seems to be running alright now, the CPU. We've got at least 30% CPU free now. So let's go and grab another image. Well, we do pick the hard ones, don't we? So what was the other lights up the top here? No one else takes on these cases, right? Probably scare off a few people now. Is that how many people watching?
6.
What does it say down there? It won't let me see.
6.
Paste new image. So what did they say on the side chat? What do you think? Any ideas on the side? JD. Hey Wesley, how's it going?
Nobody's got any ideas. Nobody's saying anything.
You're no help, people. Okay, let's curve it. So what's this lights up here? Helicopters hovering above a field that's being farmed. Brightness. Well, at least that's working. Seems to be reflecting off something there in the background. But it could be just clouds, right? It's reflecting off some clouds, I think. So what could it be? I'm not seeing a triangle shape unless the whole picture is to do with a triangle. But I think we need another snap.
See that main picture there could be a reflection on the water, couldn't it?
I think we just have to step it forward a wee bit. Just slow it down here. I think we've lost it now. Just go back. See, that light's going upwards. See how it's fading away?
Come on, fireball.
So there's something that happened here where it should have a red edge on it. Yeah, we just need to go back again. Pixel UFOs, isn't that just pitiful? You know, filmed the wrong way too.
Still around.
This is a tough one, this is.
Come on, fireball.
Yeah, we need a whole group of frames from that section there.
So those lines on top of them
do
circles, it seems to be moving.
What I am seeing here.
Do you think that could be helicopters?
Know what this is.
They look like they're rotating.
Could be. So what's this coming up here? See how it goes upwards? And it seems to be blocked off by something at the top there.
Tree? Helicopters could be on the ground.
I think could be a reflection, and it's being blocked by the angle of her phone that she's holding, because we've got no references. To me, someone, you know, who would be filming a UFO video for 17 seconds? Doesn't make any sense, does it? It's really highly suspicious, this video.
You stay on it as long as possible.
Yeah, just got that snap there.
Still around. Come on, fireball.
See, to me,
you see those two things on the outside, though? They've got lines on the top, and they seem to be rotating. You see them?
I do not know.
I do not know. Charles, I do not know. Okay, this... You
see them flickering. They're rotating to me.
Yeah, it could be helicopters. It's a possibility.
It could be on the ground.
Come on, fireball.
There's something that happened there. See how it's sort of blocked off here, like someone walked in front of a light? Yep. I reckon it's a reflection, you know.
Right, I reckon there's helicopters on the ground, and the rotors are rotating, and there's people walking around between them, and they're getting into the helicopters. They could be walking around with torches.
You saw it looked like someone walked in front of that light there, and blocked off the light source. It could be farming equipment on the ground, you see, in a paddock. And this could be maybe a plane in the distance, or a helicopter above here. Or it could be those LED balloon lights that they rise up above a field. But it seems too high up. Sometimes we suss it out, sometimes we don't. I don't think we've got enough information to go on. You notice that light on the side here, it looks like someone steps in front of it. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Still around. Come on.
It looks like people walking around. There's people walking around there.
That's what I think too. As someone's blocked off that light there.
Yeah, walked in front of the light. There's two helicopters, I think.
Spotlights on the ground on something, and people are walking in front, and it's moving the lights. But what was that first light that seemed to be going upwards? So have a look at this one again. See if you think it's disappearing on a square block. So it could be like a fairground, right? In the area, and people walking around blocking off the lights. And that above there could be like a drone display and getting set up, maybe. Could it be a crane? Crane lights is another thing. See how the lights... Fortunately, I can't zoom in enough without...
That one on the right is definitely a helicopter.
No, I don't think so.
It is. You can see the backlight on it as well.
Yeah,
you
but
see the rotors going, and there's a backlight on the tail.
Yeah, I know it kind of looks like it, but it's pareidolia, isn't it? So that's the problem. Just watch that big light in the middle, see if you think it's going above a square bracket there. Yeah, it seems to fade. Hey, let's grab that one. You're in the helicopters. Okay, we need a little pole thing on the side. So who thinks they're helicopters? Who thinks there might be house lights for people walking down around them? And that could be a high rise or something in the background, but we didn't see anything on the map to be a high rise.
There's no buildings.
Could it be that this is people having a party out in the paddock and they're flying some LED kites or drones in the sky? So that could be as simple as that, right? You're saying
that could answer the rotation of them things. Drones.
You're stuck on rotations. I think it's just people walking
around. Yeah, but I think they're rotating on the top. I can see the rotors going.
Yeah. Alright, let's close those ones down to free up some memory. And that one. That was pretty quick. Sometimes it amazes me.
Yeah, getting better.
Yeah, so we got some new snaps here. So where did we get to? Those two, was it? They're on the wrong way around. Yep. So let's have a look at that one first.
On the side, back me up, please.
Giles likes to be right.
Well, I got the balloon right.
Like I said, we never know what we're going to find out. So let's rotate it. Let's go. Is it 190 the other direction? Is that right? I think that's right. So I went the other way the other time. Yeah, so let's zoom in on these bottom lights because they're the most interesting. Copy. The CPU is really good at the moment, 50%. I don't believe it. See, there must have been there's a couple of rogue scripts and processes that seem to kick in for some reason.
The longer we seem to do the show, the better it seems to get all the while.
So could these be people on the ground that flying LED RC kites around? It's possible. Or flying kites with LEDs on. But you reckon that's a helicopter, so we'll assume on that one even more.
They're rotated on the tops of them. On the right-hand side, on the left-hand side.
So there could be RC helicopters then, maybe. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if it looks like a helicopter. Paste into the image. We got to do a zoom of a zoom of a zoom of a zoom. Oh yeah, so you're thinking that's the back tail here, that's the front of the helicopter, and that's the rotors.
Yeah, the back.
And a normal helicopter wouldn't light up the blades, but there's a lot of light coming from the front here that could be highlighting the blades above. So it could be a regular helicopter, you reckon, or it could be an RC one on the ground that she's filming. And they can get quite big as well, can't they? Man-size remote controls.
Yeah.
Would a farmer use that though? Probably. But why would he use them at night time?
Yeah, I was just going to say, why do you use them at night? That's the question, isn't it? But they were definitely moving like rotorblades.
And what's that there? Yeah, so we've got maximum brightness there. So let's try flip. Here we go. So we're changing it to different colors here to see anything pops out. It'll be good to see some structure going this way, right? That fits a helicopter. Fortunately, we create a lot of artifacts in doing this. Does it look like a straight line going from there to there? Let's just have a look. Kind of does, doesn't it? It looks like a dark line going across.
Sometimes you only have like a frame across, don't they? Like bars.
It does look like the helicopter was rotating around. Because that wasn't there, so maybe it's been rotating around in the sky, or maybe near the ground even.
Yeah.
And the other one that was going up was taken off from the ground. Does look like a helicopter, I must admit. See, you're the pareidolia expert, you see.
I bet you can't see what I'm doing here now. Arms are up in the air. Yeah, accelerating.
I thought you have a bird scratching on your ear.
Oh, he's in bed.
He's in bed. He's very quiet.
I was in bed in another room. In his bedroom one.
He's not complaining. Does he fly around by himself, does he?
No, the wife's in the bedroom now because he's got the cage in the living room. He's got his bedroom cage in the bedroom. And they're both going to bed now, them two are, so. Well, she's not at work tomorrow.
Alright, yeah. Oh, we better finish up for you soon then, because it's getting midnight. Oh, no, you're an hour back now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, supposed to be. Yeah. Well, so I say she's not at work tomorrow anyway.
Is it 11:30 there now?
Well, it's 12:27 here, so I guess it is 11:27.
Well, Rob sent me a message that that's daylight savings tomorrow. Maybe he means tomorrow, not today. So you're going back an hour tomorrow, so his show will be starting an hour earlier then.
Yeah.
I hope you can cope with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, maybe he can't, though. Yeah, so it could look like a helicopter. We'll give you that one. Did seem like there seemed to be a bar going across, so we're looking at... let's get some pictures of helicopters up. So, could it be like a landing helipad here somewhere, or somewhere they're doing... Oh, look what we got here. Farming equipment and a lot of people doing stuff. Hay barns, is it? Bales of hay.
Working on the land.
And they're sticking it on a truck. People there. Hay barns.
Picking the crops,
or hay barns or bells or whatever they're called. A lot of people there doing something. But yeah, where would you have helicopters if it's helicopters? Farm equipment, lifting up stuff and transporting it elsewhere. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Could do. Well, I thought you would do that in the daytime as well, wouldn't you? Not in the night time. You see more what you're doing, can't you?
Yeah, but I'd be really happy if we had like a heli drone here. What's that one there? I think we need to bring up flight radar to see if there's any helicopters on it for that particular night. Certainly a lot of farming, big farming places, obviously. So yeah, John River. But let's before we carry on, we'll just bring up plane finder and see if we can find out. See what the location is doing now. What's time over in America at the moment? Early evening. So what was the time that was the sighting? Let's have a look. What time of night was it? 10 o'clock at night? 10 o'clock.
10.
21st of October. So we need to find the area first. So here we go. Over this way, Canada. Greenland. Canada. And now we need to find Maine. Isn't that where Martin Willis lives, Maine? It kind of rings a bell.
Oh.
There's a few planes flying around. Maine, where's Maine? Down here somewhere. There we go. Looks pretty quiet there now. Oh no, more coming up. And right over here area of planes flying. Can I zoom in? Come on. Maine, so they're over near the river. Where's the river?
Can't see no helicopters around anyway.
John River, looks like water here. I thought it was more over near the edge. What was it called now? Saint something or other, wasn't it? Saint Justine. Big passenger jets there, I think. Yep. Flying across. Oh, we got the flight path now. Remember I was saying we weren't getting the flight path before?
Yeah,
I couldn't get it up. Yeah. Now we got them back again. I reckon it was being under maintenance that day when we were trying to get the flight path.
Yeah.
No helicopters. Very quiet for helicopters at the moment. So we're going to have to plug in the time. So we need to work out cubic or Maine UTC. That would be -7, won't it? Okay, what have we got? It's only -5 at the moment, is it? Daylight savings still? Or standard time? -4 or -5. So what is it? So we need to find out when daylight savings kicks in. So this was just one case we're looking at here. It's just crazy. Daylight savings, Maine. We ain't going to finish much March to November. So it's still daylight savings, is that what it's saying? All times are in Eastern. And ends, so it's still daylight savings over there. So that means, which one was it? Daylight saving time is -4, so that means you've got to add on 4 hours to what's there, which would put it to 2 a.m. 22 the next day. So we've got to convert it to UTC time. So we need 22nd of October, 2 a.m. Any helicopters? 2 a.m. 2 minutes past. But where's John's River here, though? There's no helicopters, dude. Can't see a single one out this way. And the planes at the airport there, cubic. Planes, small planes over that way. And just big
fly helicopters.
So it could be RC toys, though. It could be like the RC fan club meeting in a paddock for one night.
That would explain the lights in between the two of them, because it could be them people controlling it
and walking around in front of the lights.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of big plane lights going across where the John River is, I think. Can we see John's River here at all? So, what's the Google map again? I'll just search the area. Go back out. Bradbury, was it? What else we got? Got connection of two rivers here. What's that there? Campgrounds. There. Campgrounds. Could they be watching people at a campground? So let's zoom down to that one there. Playing around with RC drones and stuff, probably.
Yep.
Campground. Here we go. Is that the one?
Yep. That's it.
That's the one. And
she could have been anywhere over the road, over the main street, looking over there.
Yeah, she could be anywhere over this direction, right? But look, they've got this big area here that they could be setting up, and she could be filming from these houses way over here, not knowing what's going on. But was there trees in the way? I don't think so. But they look like multi-story houses here, though, don't they? We'd probably have to drop down and have a look. Where would she be, though? Makes sense to be way over here and looking at the campground this direction. Because you've got this big open land here. But yeah, I can't see anywhere she would be. Big area there, big area over here near the campground. Main Street. Yeah, we'd need the house address really. See how close to the campgrounds it is. But yeah, she could be filming on these houses here, maybe. Going right across to the campground. And seeing lights in the sky.
Oh, that one at the bottom. That one looks straight into there.
Yeah, any of those ones. Oh. It always scrolls when I don't want it to scroll. Two-story house, filming from over here.
Filming from a bedroom.
Yep. Filming across to the campgrounds, which they may have like a... using the area there in front.
Yep.
Yep. So if there was like people in this area here walking around in front of the RC toys and they're flying upwards, it's possible. That's if it's from that direction. What else could there be? Look, there's a big house here, straight opposite. She might know. She might be just pranking us. Here we go. Look, another 2 or 3 story house here.
Here's what view she's got to the park, isn't it?
Gone past it now, I think. Certainly a lot of open area they could have it in. In fact, it might even be at the campground. So if we go back out here, you remember that big open area here? Look at this. This is perfect for having RC helicopters flying around. and some view of the campgrounds going this way, but it might be all the campers have gone over there partying. So, yeah, it could be RC helicopters. But anyway, I think we got the time right, didn't we? Often we got to always double check this time. I think it's when it's minus in front, you add 4, add it on. But we'll go backwards 4 hours just to counteract that, just to make sure we haven't got it wrong. So,
hi Susan. Susan's back.
Yeah, I was just trying to find where John's River was though, but in this little diagram here. Can't see John mentioned anywhere. Saint Francisco, is it? Too many saints. Saint Anne, Saint Leonard, Cross Lake. Where's the John's River is what we want to know, so it can be right over the area. English Lake.
I mean, it's got St. John Plantation. There might be something there. To the left. Go more to the left there. St. John's Plantation at the top. There might be
St. Francis.
What
was the name of the area again? Too many saints. St. Francis. Oh, I just saw it on the map then. It's up here somewhere. There it is there. So there's the river. There's the intersection that we're looking at where the campground is. So we need to see if there's any planes there. So let's just repeat the map again. 2 a.m. 22nd of October. I got the right address, haven't I? Got to double check it all the time. So remember we had to add on 4 hours. That pushes it over to 22nd of 10th. So that looks right. And what's happened there? Let's start playback.
Wasn't it 21st?
So we're looking at this connection point here for any helicopters or planes. And it's not looking good. It was 10 past, so we need to go to 10 past. So let's see what happens. 2 past.
If it was the 21st, you got the 22nd on there.
I just explained all that. We added on 4 hours.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right.
UTC sign. That's what we're looking at.
It's okay.
Puts it past midnight then, you see, to the next day.
It's okay.
Even though it's not 2 a.m. in the morning, that's what the UT world clock time comes out to be.
Yeah.
It's like a universal time step without having time zones, I guess. That's what the idea of it is. So we're gone past 10 minutes. I didn't see any airplanes over near that river there. Or passing by in that time. So we can rule out it being commercial jets or helicopters. So let's in case I made a mistake with the time, let's roll back 4 hours. So what's 4 hours from 22? 20 makes it 8 o'clock at night, isn't it? 8 o'clock, no. Hang on, 22, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night. Is that right? Right. Always gets jumbled up. 22 is 10, 20 is 8, and then
16.
18 is 6 p.m, isn't it? So it's 18. So we want 18 here on the 21st. Just to see that we haven't gone the wrong direction. I think I've got it correct here though. 21st. And we want 18. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look. Any planes or any helicopters, balloons or anything. So it's now 16. What happened there? I thought I typed in 18. Gotta watch that. It does. It sort of picks up where you're not clicking. 18.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. And looks like it's pretty dead in the sky then. I'll just zoom out a bit. So we're looking at the river joining over here. And we can see coming up to 10 minutes. There's no planes around for miles. So normal helicopters and planes we can rule out straight away. Kind of too quiet though. Let's scroll out a bit. There's one flying miles away. I think whereabouts we were looking. Down here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've lost where we were now. It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? So that's going away that direction. Let's go following the river down this way. Where was John's River going? John's River, here we go. Okay, just keep an eye on that. Going out here, so it's on this line here. And the planes are nowhere in sight. So could she be seeing the planes that are flying down here though? On this big lake from that distance? So yeah, we sort of looked at everything there we can. I think we can rule out it being planes and helicopters though. But you can see lights of planes from 100 miles away. So that lake is possible, but from that low altitude, it looks like flat farmland there. They're not exactly up in a high rise. If they're up in a high rise, maybe.
I think they're RC helicopters. The toy helicopters.
So there's the river, and if we keep going out, we're able to see where the planes were flying. You'll see how far away it is. And there's still no sign of the lake, and that's a fair distance out to space now. And where's the lake? I thought it was over here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Lake, was it? Something lake. It's a fair distance away to see planes flying over the lake. Let's see, what's the scale factor here? This are all up in the sky, right? And you might be able to see them. 100 miles. Plinky's in the way. So we've got 10 kilometers, is it? Which is about an inch on the screen. So 10. Oh, there's the lake there, is it? It's only 20 kilometers away. I suppose it's possible if it's flying above the lakes. There's lakes around. So we can't really rule out it's not seeing lights of planes over the lakes there. But anyway, we've got enough information from that now, I think. So let's go back to the images. Be interesting to see what it was closed as. see what the investigators found out. If they got any other clues, do they think it was a hoax? We need to look up, see if there's any any events like plane. What do you call it? Model plane club or something. Maine. Let's see what comes up. There we go. RC Airplane Club and Flying Fields. Let's have a look at that one. What else would you do in countryside? Okay, so we've got a map. Click the image to open up. Map of Maine. Well, we know what Maine looks like. We want to know where the flying clubs are. So, country flyers. Have we got anything called St. Francis here? Is what we're after. Hell, there's a lot of them. Soaring Club, Maine RC Goals, Area Modelers. Didn't see anything for Saint thing in. Sky Streakers. Yeah, it's kind of looked like they've got a few aviators there with the model toys, right? 10 minutes outside the city of Bangor.
Would it be in a campsite? It's not long to get there, is it?
Sydney? They got a Sydney in Maine. Location 21. We really want like a map. See, here's a big field, right? It's just what we're looking at.
Yep.
Just ask the farmer if they could use the field once a week and pay him $100 or whatever, and he's quite happy. But yeah, no damn map. That one's even got no website.
Well, I'm flying now at night.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. The sun's... It's meant to be one of the hottest days today. And I'm doing the live stream. So... what are these guys saying? Did I miss something? Hello, guys. No. Maybe they had something that we missed. Let's see. 21st of October 22. See if there's anything mentioned on that day. Why is it coming from New Zealand? Canada. There we go. 15th of October. I don't know. Oxford, Maine. 2020 championships. ACT Lake models will round near 2220. And what's this one? Oxford, that sounds like UK though. Now that's August. That's before October. Is that picture of Maine there?
Well, it's not UK.
Coastal Auto Parts. (24th of the 10th). So what have we got here? Speedway is excited to announce that fans will be allowed to attend this event. I don't see any Speedway. No. 24th of October. 4-cylinder open for Saturday. When was the 21st then? If that's Saturday, that was. Could it be people arriving early and just testing out the models on the campground?
Possibly won't even go into the place. They'll just go to the campsite.
Open street stock rules. 18th of October. Wish they'd show a map where it is. It looks like cars here. So it doesn't look like models that we're looking at. It looks like car racing. So yeah, I think that's probably the wrong thing. Aviation Administration, October the 22nd. What's this one?
Right.
I don't know, we could spend ages going over all this sort of shit. 21st. Gauging students with Canada EdTech leadership. That sounds more like it. So you could spend days looking through all this until you pin something right. It's outside. What's this one here?
School
don't know. November. So it's moving down dates. Oh, well, that looked promising. Maybe there was something there. I think we have to maybe just reduce this a bit down to RC competition, maybe. Would they fly it around at night time though, as a competition? Normally they do it on.
I wouldn't have thought they'd have flown the model airplanes at night time.
Yeah, it was quite expensive to crash.
Yeah, the helicopters they could, because they'd be lit up, see, and they wouldn't be flying flash. They could have more control of them. Let's see where they are.
Okay, we've got border closure here. So is there a border road going there somewhere? Maybe what we're seeing is helicopters at the border control. Maybe it's not models after all. But then why didn't we see them on the flight radar in that case? Complicated, isn't it?
Yep. There's no prisons around there.
I
mean, the helicopters over the prison walls dropping stuff in.
Well, let's try
done before.
Saint Francis, wasn't it? Francis, is that right?
Yeah.
Now, what have we got here? Hey, look. Church. What have we got? Fest of Saint Francis. Here we go. What time is that?
4th of October.
Yeah, it was so close, wasn't it? I thought maybe bingo. Nah. What else they got going?
That's just church activity, isn't it?
Yeah. 20. Oh, here we go. RC Primary School. What's that? Competition.
It's just normal school.
St. Francis RC Primary School. What did RC front mean? I don't think it's remote control.
No.
RC. Something. Choir, maybe? I don't know. I think we're going to have to kick this one in the guts for the time being. We need ET Bay to look it up for us, see what they found out. Now let's try remote control, maybe. Maybe we're just up the wrong path at the moment. Maybe it's not RC at all. Maybe it's just planes off in the distance near the lake. Okay, what do we got? Anything?
The school again. No, 4th, 22nd, 21st. No.
No. Helicopters. Try a helicopter. And apart from that, we have to kick it in the guts, I think. Where's the time going? I haven't even been looking.
It was 1 o'clock here.
How long will we be going for, though? I'm too scared to open up that panel. It might go slow on us again. 3 hours. 3 hours.
6 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so keeps coming up with that festival of St. Francis here, but we know that's not the 21st. News for Sunday. No. Helicopter crash.
21st or 20th, 2020. Wrong year.
Yep, no, it's not coming up. Mission Sunday.
Yeah, churches again.
Ah, right, but it's on Sunday.
Proclaim the gospel next weekend.
Yeah.
Parish will be called the annual pontifical.
What's this one? High school football. I don't know, guys. Oh well, so much for
helicopters.
Let's stick with the helicopters. Let's just have a look at this one over here. But what's this one going up here? One flying off?
Yeah, but if they're RC helicopters, they'll be low on the ground. People will be walking around with torches. They might be standing up. Could have a torch. You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll never know. But UFOs, I don't think they are.
No.
But they say, oh, UFOs. Yes, the UFOs are unidentified. But no one, UFO, everybody knows means alien craft. I don't care what people are saying. When you hear UFO, they think, there you can see a tail light.
Yeah.
Same as the other one, right? 2 helicopters, maybe doing synchronizing flying, maybe.
Yeah.
It's got to be model craft, isn't it?
Yeah, and the people walk around in between them.
Yeah. I don't know if yeah, I suppose it could be little tail lights, front light. blades with LEDs on the end, maybe even.
I put that down to 100% RC helicopters.
We got a bet.
With the high sheep.
You're good at pareidolia. Yeah, well, we've put it down to RC helicopters, and those other lights in the sky could be drones that film an event from the sky at night time. So anyway, guys, go out there, go forward and multiply. I mean, go and look up, see if you can find any answers. See if you can verify what we just found out. As we know that looking at videos and hunting can be misleading, as the blimp, the blimp reflections, if you cut it down, it looked like a shape of a plane versus a shape of a blimp. So there are some lights up here. So these are two drones above, or other helicopters, or another helicopter flying above. Before we close that down, let's just have a quick look at that again. Of course, UFO Proof is saying this is boring. It is boring, but this is how you do real research. It is boring, but again, if you like being a detective...
Yeah, but I don't find it boring.
I know you don't, because you're the detective brain, right? You like comedy and people acting the fool on camera. Nope. Okay, it says, could this be a helicopter? Sure, looks like it could be at the front again, couldn't it? Two helicopters is hovering in the sky. It's very possible. See, it could be computer trolled, right? So they fly those two up, and then the other two are the last ones to fly off, and then they're just flying up another one to join these two in the sky.
Yeah.
So why'd she only do 17 seconds, guys? That's kind of crazy.
Anybody believes that, it's just at that time. For UFOs.
See, that does look like the front of the helicopters like the other ones, and we just zoomed right into that, but we're probably not going to be able to see any other lights, are we? Oh, it could be a tail fin light this direction. Going this way. There, we can't see the blades. Okay, so that could be a helicopter.
Yeah.
We see a very faint light there. Now this one's brighter, so maybe a different angle. Okay, I can't see any tail light, but let's bring it up. With the other one. So it could be looking forward and we don't see the tail fin.
You can see a little piece coming off the top, look, where the rotors are going.
Yeah.
Right at the top. Where the rotors fixed to.
I don't know, it could be artifact.
No.
But
RC helicopters. Yeah, it could be atmospherics that's making it look crappy. Could be a light going this direction too. Now, so vote time. 1 for distant plane lights, say 1 on the side. 2 for a group of people flying RC helicopters in a field. Vote in 30 seconds. No, they're not talking to us. How many people up alive at the moment? At least the CPU settled down now. 3.
3. Oh, that's why. Not
2.
2.
2.
We got a 2 votes. Where's JD? Is he going to bet? Gone to work or something. Wesley. Wesley, is he there? Thuggy, gone. That's terrible.
Siding with me.
Well, it's hardly a big poll here. We got 2 for 2.
There are 2 of them. I think you've lost out.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it at that then, I suppose. I'll post the link to it. And of course, it was on UFO Proof channel. What do you think he would say?
Yeah, we all know UFOs. With the F word all in between. Yeah. Don't tell me these aren't effing UFOs, because they are.
So I'm going to create a thumbnail. Maybe I should keep the UFO one. Saved it, but it's too late now. What should I do for a thumbnail? The image for the thumbnail. Well, actually, yeah, I didn't save them. I could take them from the recycle bin again, I suppose. But I didn't save. I closed it down, didn't I? Damn it! I wasn't thinking about thumbnail. We were watching a meteorite shower, I reckon. Didn't look like a meteorite shower, and filled across. Here we go. Filled across the road from the house. All of a sudden, there were very strange lights, like orbs popping up, which could be helicopters in direction of what we saw, where it's triangle lights. So yeah, was people out there partying and watching for a shower to happen, and doing an RC club meet? It's possible. There you go. Watch our channel. Charles has solved it for you. Okay. So that was this one case. And we just picked it out from this over here. But I normally go on photos and see what ones look really interesting. Blobs in the sky. Blobs in the sky.
Well, there we go. Video with that.
Star-X, what do you call them? Elon Musk satellites in a row.
Yeah.
Lights in the sky. Looks like a thunderstorm happening there, right? Plane lights, maybe. Lights. Oh no, we got the egg. What's that one for? What was that inside camera artifact? Let's just have a look at that one. Florida. What the hell's he got here? High in the sky. Oh, right, he's got a scope in front of the camera lens. Reflecting, change color or reflecting sun, photograph through telescope. Well, the second object shot off. Possible speed. Yeah.
Left a vapor trail.
Yeah.
Original object.
So, impossible speed, meteorite passing the scope eye, plane. Great photograph. That's what I call bullshit. Go and get a proper camera. We've probably got internal lens reflections galore happening here.
No good, is it?
No. Load of crap. I sometimes feel sorry for MUFON investigators, what they have to do, you know. Some old case here. No, it looks what is it? Someone didn't have a camera. We got out of focus planet happening here. It looks like it's been squashed. Wrong aspect ratio. Oh, look, pointing at the sun, we're going to have lens flare orbs, right? And all sorts of crazy artifacts. What's that one? Looks like a bug. Or two balloons, who knows? What's that? Long exposure of a plane in the distance. Yeah, it's not really exciting, is it? It's a meteorite coming down, is it? Or a plane contrail. Oh, that's a plane contrail, there you go. Looks like it's coming down, but it's actually flying horizontal to us. You know, we look at this so much, I can see how MUFON probably look at it all the time and also can just look at it and say, yeah, plane contrail. There we go, we've got another one here, is it? Could be a strange plane contrail. Oh yeah, plane contrail going. Yeah, and he's put it through different filters.
It'd be good working for you would.
I know, but it probably depressed me. Because even doing this stuff is a wee bit depressing. What have we got here? I thought I saw something interesting. What's this one? Tampa, Florida. Boomerang. There's a big explanation there. What's all this coming up? Humans have crafted a silence. Laser pointer. Looks like a Yell or similar civilization shot it with a laser. So that sounds like a crackhead, a meth head or whatever. Hey, I saw a very similar thing last night. It come from behind my building, sitting on the balcony smoking probably, looking up to the clear sky, looking at the star, Ryan's belt, light grey figure crossed my line of vision. I was taken back and looked to see if it was a flock of birds, and I realised the shape was defined, very light luminous grey. Sounds interesting, but was that a photograph or a drawing? Looks like a drawing, doesn't it?
What's this photo? I don't know. What's that photo?
Yeah, so is it a painting, drawing?
Oh.
Bit hard to tell, you know, how we can get caught out on this. Looks like a pastel art, maybe a chalkboard, maybe, I don't know. Kind of looks like stars in the background near there though, and cloud. Yeah, look, it looks like it could be a drawing. See, I really should say in the corner, rendering or something, you know, else it's kind of misleading. Does it say if he drew it here? My picture, there you go. So does that mean photograph or picture as in painting? 2 years ago. Looks like it's a drawing then.
Okay.
Yep. Oh well, we thought we might have an interesting case for next time. So I'll just quickly look through. Now, if we see something, we'll sort of bookmark it, right?
There's plenty of pages there.
Images. Yeah, but look, they're all crap.
Yeah.
Spud cam. Can you see anything in that one? Plane contrail. So what are we looking at? Balloons that's sort of hovering around. Maybe we have to look closer at that one. And clouds again. What are we looking at? I don't know. House lights. Next page. Now we suddenly got more people watching. Who we got with us?
Oh, it says 3 on the bottom. 5 up above. Yeah, it says 3 at the bottom, next to the time we've been on.
Whereabouts?
There's a time clock on the bottom of the screen.
No, my other screen says 5:02, 3.5 hours almost. What are we looking at here? Cloud, cluster flares, maybe. Oh, here's that boomerang again. I wonder if it's the same location as the other one. She looked at the dates. Sometimes the dates, you have to see it saying the date, see if it's moved across the country. So that was the 5th. What was the other one? Do you remember?
No, I didn't write it down.
Ah, damn it. Fifth, and what's that one? No, that's really slow moving UFO if it is. Not the same thing. Okay. Yep. Page 4. These ones I don't know. Let's have a quick look at that one. What the hell are we looking at? Yeah, that's typical of Milo balloons that are all tied together. Looks like leather balloons, maybe. Floating into a bunch there. Let's see. And then they rotate around. Maybe zoomed out, maybe. So it looks all one cluster. Here we go. Rotating around, so we've got one balloon that's coming around now.
Yep.
It's getting quite easy to work this stuff out now, isn't it? And there's 4 balloons there spinning around there, which could be when you had that clear one. It looked like leather balloons. There we go. Spinning around still, and the light's not reflecting as much. So yeah, that first one probably was the clearest. That one there. It looks like the S balloon, is it? Letter S, W maybe. And a letter O, I think, in the middle. So what's that spell? S-O-W. So could be initials of someone that's had a party. Or W-O-S or S-O-S-W or anything like that. So on to the next one. Speed debunking. Or speed video analysis. We always go back to the page when we go back. 5. Okay, what have we got here? Bright light in the sky. There's probably some interesting ones here, maybe. It's filmed through a window. You can see the windows, reflections. So let's have a look at that one. I reckon it's a bug or bird, this one.
You see the glass, can't you?
Yeah. Can't see any UFO. Let's just quickly save that one, zoom in. See if we can spot anything before we read what it says.
There's that one at the top of the left-hand one where the arrow is. Little black spot there.
You got a big screen, so you probably can see it, and I can't.
Left-hand glass.
Why's it doing that all of a sudden?
Left-hand glass, top corner.
That's what I'm looking
there.
at.
Is that up? Up.
It's like inverted image of a person.
Up there, top corner.
That's the right hand side. You're talking about up here.
No, the other one. That one there. There's a black speck thing there. What's that?
A speck on the window. Piece of dirt, you know. Could be a bug flying past. It could be a bird in the sky.
Yeah, there's other ones there as well. We've quite a few specks on the glass.
Looks very hot there. What's that there? I'm building. What's that there? Like a windmill or something, maybe? Conveyor belt. There's more specks on the window here. Triangle. Must be UFOs. Dirty window. Looks like some sort of speck there as well. Could be a tower going up. Or a radio. But yeah, we'll probably have to read his descriptions, see what he thinks. Telephone, high mast lights. Yep. Okay, let's see what's he say. Apart from bluey rubbish on the screen. Saw what looked like a silver or a white cylinder turned up on end. Craft was hovering vertically just off the mountain. After 10 minutes, the craft went straight up and disappeared. White cylinder kind of sounds like a weather balloon being launched, like a silver or white cylinder hovering. Does sound like a weather balloon launched, high altitude one.
Yeah, inflating it, doesn't it? And then just releasing it.
So,
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
That's what, yeah, they circled it over there. On the right hand side of it. Right. The bottom of it.
Yeah, so we need to go back to the original picture again. Hang on.
Yeah, the right hand side, that blue, that light.
Down here. Ah, right, there we go.
There it is, there.
So, what do you reckon? It could be like a weather balloon, you know, like we've looked at in the past. Yeah. Doesn't look like white or silver there on the picture, though.
Oh, could be any colour. Sounds like something being inflated and then it just...
So why wouldn't you take a video of that and see if it shot off like this, more quickly left, or shot vertically upwards like, you know what I mean? Why do people just take photographs through a window? Why don't they go outside and film it, you know? And I don't know, it's really I find it really frustrating. So this save, I think it's the same image that he's just circled, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's like a high altitude weather balloon, you know, one that we looked at previously.
That's what I think it is. That's the time I said.
Or it could be one of those solar balloons that's come up vertically on its end. Altitude, anything like that, right? Balloon. I'll wrap up after this because I'm getting a bit sore. There we go. And next images. So not those, not those, not those. They're inflated pretty good. We want one of those skiddy ones that they send up.
Like that.
Not that, not that. Not that. Although it's possible that you're just seeing the tail end of it. Like you're seeing that bit reflecting, you're not seeing the rest of it. Suppose I'm not going to be able to find the one I want. So yeah, it kind of looks like something it could be. There we go. That's looking more like it now. from far away. So once you get the distance, it looks like a cylinder. So where is it? Oh, right, I've got it closed down at me. Door. Yeah, you can see we ain't got no detail there. Could be a high altitude, silver or white, he said. If it was black, I'd say it was a solar balloon. Could be that, but still, that's not the one we're after. There's a better one that I've found before. I'm not sure what keywords I used. A couple of live streams back it was. I think I got on Discord still, haven't I? What was this guy's name? Tommy. Remember Tommy's one? He was filming it. It looks very similar to what he was filming. Yep, can't seem to find it. Okay. You think it would have been here? Oh, here we go, another one. Well, it looks a wee bit like his picture. If it's just slightly further away again, the pixels would go down.
Yeah. It all depends what camera is using on it.
Yeah, that's where the lens makes all the difference. Altitude, balloon, I'd say weather balloon maybe. I can't remember how I got it up this time. You can see here, starting to get some other ones. It's not adding much more to it. Yeah, I don't know what keyword I used last time to find it. That's frustrating when you can't get the one you want. Let's see, Discord. Where was it? In the common room? I can't remember now. Or was it in written? Let's have a look. There we go. I'll save that sucker. If I can, open and link. That'll do, maybe. I was after this one. Is it coming across? CPU's plugging now. That one would be perfect for his picture, right? Yeah, I was trying to find that in search, and it's not working. Oh, this thing's useless. Chrome is really chewed up. CPU now. Yeah, let's close that down. Okay, so Discord comes in handy sometimes. CPU 50% again, good. So we don't need that one there. So that skinny one is what I'm thinking of, and solar tube balloon is the other possibility. I'm not sure if they'd make it out of silver, but it's possible. Solar tube balloon, normally the black. And these suckers, they also go up vertically, right? You can buy them, but you can make them out of normal shopping bags. So it could be something like that. Someone's mucked around in the school experiment with hydrogen. Oh, actually, probably not hydrogen, but just by heated air, right?
Yeah.
But I suppose there's no reason why you couldn't put some hydrogen in it just for a bit of fun. And you can see...
things like that ain't very good for aircraft hanging around in the sky, though, are they?
So let's enhance that, see what we can find out in the proper editor first, and wrap it up now, I suppose. Maybe we can use that for a thumbnail, since I didn't keep one. There's always lots of work to do after a live show, just to tidy it up and upload it to other channels. It's very hard to see it, so... where is it? I can't see it now.
Right hand side of the light.
Yeah, but I can't get my...
Right hand side of the light, in the distance.
I know it's here
just
somewhere.
on top, yeah. There, that's it, you got it.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah,
we're dealing with a few pixels. Because it could be just telling lies, and it could be just a smudge on the window, right? So there's the other possibility. 1, 2, or 3. Please vote now. What's that? Who does that? Who wants to be a millionaire? Audience, please vote now. 1 for high altitude balloon, 2 for a solar tube, 3 for a smudge on the window. Tick, 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 tick. Vote now.
Where's that? High altitude.
Could even be a smoke trail, even. There's another possibility there. Oh, we got votes in. Where did they vote?
1.
1, is it? I thought I saw 2s there. Oh, was that from last time?
That was mine for last time.
1 for high altitude balloon. We have a balloon coming down or going up. Yeah, it's not looking too promising on the pixels here, is it?
No, not with the picture. That's bad picture, isn't it?
It's really bad. Poor MUFON guys have to do this. So his eyes reckon it was silver or white, but you can't tell that by the photograph, can you? Unless we invert it. Kind of does look like a high altitude balloon. Deflated, maybe coming down. Going up, maybe filling it up. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it might have some twists in it. Got a reflection on one side.
Inflated or it's deflated.
Or it's just not reflecting on the very top because it ain't got enough pixels. It's going through a window, remember? Or, yeah, that's the other possibility for reflection. Just a reflection in glass. So we're getting distortion through glass as well. So you always got to put that into context. There we go, that's the best we can do with it. It's not very exciting fun now though. Maybe I should do that. Of course, it could be a plane contrail. I haven't thought about that, but it might be going across the sky, and the picture it looks like it's coming down. That could easily be a plane contrail, and the plane at the front here, and it's slowly going away. You know, I might be changing it to 5 there. Plane contrail in the distance. High altitude, balloon 2, 2 was it? No, 1. 5, plane contrail. That's probably what it is.
I'm not going to argue with that one. I'm not sure. I was sure on the other one, but I'm not sure on that one. So I'm not going to argue with you.
I need to resize it.
I'll let you win that case.
1280. I need to make a thumbnail while I'm here. Still too big. Wish they filmed it the long ways. It would have made it a lot easier.
And outside.
Yeah, not through a damn window.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. And we can paste the other image in. Keep canvas size. Oh, that'll do it up there. Flatten, join it together. Okay, so where's the circle or square box will do? Yeah, we're looking at. Guess what? I forgot to deselect box. There. That'd be alright for fun, wouldn't it? And we can do an arrow to it. I want to rotate it. And we could fill it in. How about that for fun now? That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Now we can save that now. I probably need to put some words underneath though. OT live. Oh, it doesn't really need lives and things on it, does it? OT live 333 fun. Oh, I'll think about it more after the show. That will do. At least I've got something. That will do. Should be safe now. There we go. Perfect. And might be enough room there to put the usual blue writing on. Generally, have to turn it on like that, and it scrolls across the bottom. Alright, normally make that full screen. So that was the last live stream, so I need to add that on, really. I suppose what I could do is make it full screen. It's over the alien head at the moment, and we could change the wording. I have to zoom in to be able to read it though, which is a pain. There we go. Saturday. Vid, UFO vids, I suppose. Oh. I thought maybe the CPU was going to go wrong there for a minute. Was it moved? It's moved. Analysis. And down the bottom, UFO Proof. Lies about A.T. Chan. Plus MUFON. Looks like Cap's got turned on. Is it coming up now? Now all I do is take a snapshot with Medicam and when it's in the right place.
So it looks alright.
So I have to get it in the middle. Did I do any typos there? Saturday, Chan, let's move on. Good. I've got a snapshot now. And turn that back off. So this is the process I have to do after the show or before the show. And now I've got a snapshot here with it combined. Look at that.
Yeah,
and the alien head's in a different place. Get out of the way. How's look at the
awful
CPU. CPU 30%. Look at how fast the alien's talking. He's on speed dial or speed.
I said that the longer the show goes, the better.
No, something happened. Something kicked in, and then something didn't kick in. It's like we're being sabotaged all the time by the software itself. Anyway, that's all sorted out for uploading after the show, and I'll just get rid of the alien head. And
we've got free watch.
Yeah, we're just going to say goodnight now, guys. Thanks for your support. At least some of you enjoy. I need to get a drink desperately because I'm in like a sweat house here. I got 2 salmon sandwiches to eat here too. Good night, all. Okay, but I need something to wash it down with. End credits. Is it coming up?
Yeah. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, Paul. Well, tonight, Paul.
Yeah, it's full go. Another live show to prepare for. Suddenly jumped up to 90% CPU. It's not 100%, but 90. That's really good. Hey, good night, Charles.
Alright, see you soon.
Yep. Oh, I need to move. My leg's gonna sleep. Do I worry about the Kiwi shutting down the studio, or do I end it now? Still want either an ending or intro where a Kiwi comes out of the UFO and saps a ponytailed Hawaiian in the head, turns them into a dust, and saps maybe Goofy running away, and the false teeth pop out or something. That would be really funny. And he falls over, and Dr. J there with his hammer and sickle trying to beat up the alien head. That would be really funny. Anyway, I'll catch you later. I need some graphic artists to help me.